unexpected hiccup, but I am Dr. John Wolfenstein here, and for this campaign, I am your Master of the Seas. And I cannot wait. We have some more rip-roaring adventures for you guys with our fantastic group of players and the amazing swashbuckling and treasure hunting lot that they are. However, first, I have a couple of announcements to make. First announcement is the Kickstarter for Under the Seas of Vodari went fantastic. And I am so proud of everyone who was able to make it a success, and I hope that everyone who got to be a backer and wanted to and could afford to, because again, money is tight in a lot of places and we get it, but I hope everyone got to back it who wanted to and was able to. The 85k stretch goal was unlocked, so we do have a brand new adventure. Here is some of their Kickstarter. Also, the picture is a coral dragon wormling. I cannot wait. We get the amazing coral dragon. I can't wait to see what it does and what kind of fun stats it has.
It is cute until it swims murderously at you.
Yes. But they'll be releasing a brand new adventure. They'll release it in a PDF format in 2022. All backers will receive a copy of the PDF at no cost, and it will be available to them before non-backers. And so the backer kit surveys will be coming out soon, so keep an eye out for those. The final book will include the Sunken City of Zuroth, as well as all the added fun stuff. So there will be a lot here, and I cannot wait. We got coral dragons. We got the new subclass for the
Gunslinger, yes,
the new subclass for the gunslinger, and we get a brand new adventure. Guys, I don't know about you, but I don't know what more I could possibly want. I am so freaking stoked. And I cannot wait.
I could fix the musketeer.
Shush.
I'm so sorry.
But anyway, I cannot wait to. I just can't wait. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be so many cool things I can give my players. So many cool things that we can do for you guys on stream. And if you were unable to back the project, you can still go pre-order the Under the Seas of Vodari book. You can go pre-order it now. Pre-orders are live. As you can see, just go to the Under the Seas of Vodari Kickstarter page and click the pre-order button. It is fantastic. I highly recommend it because I know I did. Well, I already backed it. We will be giving away the PDF copy of the Seas of Vodari that I did pay for. So I will be giving it away at episode 50. I cannot wait, or maybe earlier, depending on how many giveaways I want to do for this stream and how many people get to watch live. We'll see.
We're on episode 4.
We're on
episode 4. 4. Yes.
Is that your final answer, Emil?
No. I see a 5 over there, so I'm now doubting myself. Shit.
So this is episode 5, Emil.
Shit. Listen, I have no thoughts, head empty. I'm ready to play my Siren character because he is also no thoughts, head empty. I was just preparing myself.
Only knows water and bow.
Water, bow.
Anyway, guys.
Enough liquor in the world to play Tessa properly.
Anyway, guys, it'll be fantastic. I can't wait. Also, a bit of good news for those of you who are long-time watchers of this stream. I recently got my hands on the campaign setting for Grim Hollow, which means that campaign is one step closer to being made. I have been poring over that, and I recently pored over the transformations, and holy shit. As a DM, it is so nice to finally have a power gauge for all kinds of amazing transformations, be it liches, vampires, werewolves.
Hey, Brent, is it my turn to become a lich in your game?
You could. That is a possibility.
I mean, a heart lich, because you were talking about being a heart.
Wow. But I cannot wait to start that session for that campaign for you, and that will be held Sundays in the mornings. But for now, we'll focus on this game and this fantastic high seas adventure. When last we left our group of adventurers, they were on the island with no name, trying to discover a lost treasure of Captain Blackheart. As they landed on the shore, they discovered that they were a bit off course from where they had intended to land, but that's probably because of the high storm and the wanting to kind of give the Sea Devil and the Captain Taggart a false trail and try to create some deception and cloak and dagger, because cloak and dagger is very important in a pirate game, because you never know what kind of fun stuff it is. However, they landed, fought a huge crab.
It was delicious.
Yep, and then ate him. And then the next day, they set off into the jungle. And so that is where our story begins. Our fantastic adventurers are here with me, and I will introduce them starting from my left immediately. We'll go to Miss Laura playing our bard, Nyafta.
Yay! How's it going? Let's get musical today.
Yep. And then directly underneath her, we have our gunslinger, Xavier, played by Mr. Whitehill.
Good day, mates.
And to my immediate right, we have Mr. Emil playing Reeve, our Siren Ranger.
Damn right I am. Ah!
And then directly underneath Emil, we have Mr. Vex playing our Paladin and moral compass of the group as of right now, Valor Wake Walker.
Hello.
And directly underneath me, if she is here, because she did have to go check on something IRL, but we have Miss Callie Cat playing Tessa Wildcat.
I'll try and make her voice.
Army
Hurry.
police.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. It almost worked. If Emil didn't break character, it would have worked perfectly.
That scared the shit out of me.
That's funny. But anyway, so
Zoe immediately sniff, water!
it was great.
Sniff, water.
Water.
So, our
Purring
adventurers entered the jungle and followed along the path on their map. As they did, they came across a rather large band of skellimans who were arguing, two of which were arguing about who was better at this, that, and the other thing.
I thought it was who were more beautiful.
That too.
I offended one really bad.
You did. I think they died just from you doing that.
You already did.
Now,
Damn right.
Just reading one or two things really quick. Everybody is level 2, yes? I want to
Yes,
make
sir.
sure that
Yes.
all the
Kung
leveling.
Fu fighting. I was like this to say Kung Fu fighting, but yeah, it's okay.
Yep. Everybody can be kung fu fighting because monks are a thing in this game.
If you have 13 dex and wisdom, you're welcome.
But anyway, so as the party has finished dispatching this band of skellimans, I believe we were at the part where they get to loot the bodies if they wanted anything.
Yeah.
Shot and powder.
Alright, so everyone who would like to loot the bodies can go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
If my sheet wants to load. It's always fun right when you start up. It's like always wants to be slow.
Yup. So that's 16.
Nice.
Alright. Xavier, why don't you go ahead and roll me a d12?
12?
Yep. Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
2.
Xavier, you find 2 pearls on one of the skeletons. They're not very big. They're kind of smallish, but you find 2 pearls on it. You also find its weapon, which, let me pull up my little monster sheet. Because I do have pirate skeletons on here. You find a cutlass that has seen better days, but it's still sharp. You also find a light pistol with about 5 shots and powder.
Nice.
Okay, so did all the skeletons have the same? Like, did they all have pistols and swords?
Yes, all of them had a all of them had light pistols, and all of them had a cutlass.
How many skeletons were there again?
There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So that would be what, 40 bullets?
You don't know because you only found 5 on this skeleton.
Yeah, I'll take the pistol and the 5 shots and complimentary powder.
What about the pearls?
Oh no, the pearls have been pocketed, good sir.
I guess the map looked black.
So to inventory 2 pearls.
Zoom out of the map. See if it's just all that. I can't talk.
A light pistol. Just in case I need to. I don't have enough room for a fucking musket.
I mean, you never know.
But I'll check. You know, besides what trinkets they might have on them, I'll check for. I'll take another pistol, and any shot and powder that they might have on them, except one that I'll leave to sell, because Nikki won't get off my ass if I don't.
Oh yeah, I think Nikki wanted to investigate one of them.
Yes, and Nikki will have a chance to do so. But so you take the stuff off of this one. Reeve, I'm gonna put you next to a skeleton. Or rather,
I rolled an 8.
Where I put you is actually on top of a skeleton, because I can do that.
I'm straddling it.
By the way, Laura, can you see?
Her laptop died.
She sent a message that her laptop died.
Uh-oh. No!
Oh!
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make it back.
No worries.
Doing your best.
Alright.
Reeve, as you investigate that body, you find a cutlass and a light pistol with 3 shots and powder left. And I will go ahead and roll something. Oh, I'm gonna get my fancy metal dice.
Do I find a little baby gecko in there? On him?
Why would you find a baby gecko on a skeleton?
I don't. It's because I see a gecko right in front of me. He's drinking some water. My boy.
You find an eye patch on the skeleton.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's about it. That's all you find.
Xavier, I found more bullets.
I'll take that, mate.
I also found an eye patch. It looks cool.
Take it.
I'll save it in case yours gets broken.
Simple leather and cloth.
It has happened many times, sir.
You can't hit anything with 2 eyes, let alone 1. Oh.
I just did.
So we'll
I'm
go
just
ahead.
remembering when you almost hit me.
I'm sorry.
So we'll go ahead and roll his his check. And I will
It
put
was an
him,
accident.
oh, he was already standing on top of one. So there's actually 10 skill elements. But investigation for 10. All right, so he gets to roll. What does he find? All right, 2. All right, and he also finds a light pistol and powder for 6 shots.
He takes 1, I take the 5. It is known.
Yeah, well.
Sir, why are you wagging your tail?
So that is Nikki. Valor, Tessa.
Oh.
Investigation checks.
Do you want to loot the bodies?
No.
Oh yeah, you're too morally okay to do it, or something like that. Morally right to.
They don't have anything I need.
I'm actually more
know that.
concerned about our poor injured bard, if I remember from last session.
We were Warcraft leveled up, so we're good.
Okay, but that doesn't have roleplay.
There were some yellow lights around all of us, and now we're fine, apparently.
I mean, not necessarily the truth, but I mean, you do notice that while the injuries they sustained were dealt, that Niafta has bandaged herself and is not bleeding anymore.
Yeah.
So you're fine, bard. Tessa says, just kind of dismissively there, making sure you're all right, but kind of like, is she good?
She wanted to heal you.
Not really heal, but take care of.
How am I supposed?
I'm not sure she. So you're fine?
Yeah, I have to be back on the thing because my computer decided to black out and I had to restart it. So
it's all right. We'll wait a sec.
No worries.
Thank you.
But
I'll do a quick roll here in between.
Yeah.
There's always technical difficulties within the first 20 or so minutes so far.
Consistently.
I think it's happened every single session.
Thereabouts.
Alrighty, I'm back. So where are we?
So Tessa asked if you were okay because you did take some injuries in the fight, and while yes, you did take injuries, you have seen to them. You're bandaged up, and but she asked if you were okay.
Oh yeah, I've seen worse times, so this is not gonna do much. I'm probably gonna be fully recovered by, I don't know, maybe 8 hours.
Maybe 8 hours.
I like you, reasonable head. You can't die on me. Understand?
Got it. Count on me too.
And then Tessa will be looting the bodies. She's grinning ear to ear.
This is fucking heartwarming.
I'm making friends. I'm told I'm not good at that.
Reeve tugs on Xavier's sleeve a little. It's just like, how much should we bet those two are gonna start dating?
Xavier doesn't respond. He just looks at you. Just ruffles your hair.
Tessa, go ahead and roll a d12.
I used the term right?
A d12?
Yeah.
Coming up.
So you do find on this particular pirate, you do find a cutlass and a light pistol. This one has Where is it? Where'd you go, my D10? This one has 9 shots on it.
As soon as I see the bullets, I'm like vulture.
You don't find anything extra on this particular skeleton.
One of the pirates have like a bow and arrow? No, I'm thinking
No.
different. Yeah.
There you go.
So as Xavier's coming over and being vulture, Tessa will just hand over the pistol and the bullets with like disdain and be like, "Here's your coward's weapon."
Right.
It's a make
You know, I don't. You know, woman, I don't care much for your fucking comments.
Yeah,
Could care less.
Tessa's putting her hands on her hip. What's the point of fighting if you don't bite into something every now and then? It's
Oh,
like
I
love
do.
making but gone wrong.
Oh, I fucking bite into something once in a while when I fucking ate. I'm not a savage.
Oh,
if you
I saw
excuse me-
Xavier bite into things. It was like, I think it was like, what was the term? I think he called it a prostitute?
We're not discussing the brothels, mate.
Oh, sorry.
So, thank you for the bullets. And I might say, you're a wonderful person, but keep your comments about my way of fighting to yourself.
Maybe you can teach me why bullet better than claw. And she
It
just
does
shrugs.
more damage
Well,
and it kills more than you.
When we're back on the ship, all right? I'll show you how to handle one of these.
Hasn't he
did
killed
more
more than
damage.
you?
Sort of actually in this fight, due to resistances.
I have perished a lot of things.
He has. And I'm really proud of him.
So go ahead and move your token back to the road there, Vex.
By the way, I love the fact that I thought you were saying you're prostitute. No, shut the fuck up.
You have bitten something before. I think it's called what?
Hooray!
So seeing Valor slither away, Tessa's just gonna walk in his direction since she's realized the bard is fine.
Okay.
The bard is
And
fine.
just kind of double checking on Valor. And it'll be a little bit more forceful than it needs to be.
That's so mean.
Yeah, well that's how she works. More like going up and like checking him, like grabbing him. There's no consent. There's no personal bubble with Tessa.
Can I help you?
I
Do
need
we
to
still
know
have
whether
bodies
you
to
are
check?
hurt.
Maybe I can like scratch something, make some research here and there.
I'm fine, Tessa.
Hmm.
I got like this weird. I got this like weird magic hand thing going on.
I know nothing of hands, but usually when one party member go off in my tribe, we go off to die alone.
I don't need to hear about Xavier's nightlife activities.
No, not.
You're the one who took that sexually. You're
Yes.
the one who took that sexually.
Tessa just tilts her head for a moment. I mean, animal like cat go die alone with dignity? I thought you were mortally wounded.
I'm a snake. If we're dying fighting.
Aww.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I will show no more concern. And she just kind of looks awkward, and then looks back at the party, looks back at the ground, looks at that Valor, and just kind of,
Tessa's
nice
head.
day.
I put a hand on top of Tessa's head and lightly scratch behind her ear. I'm gonna regret this, but you look like you could use a scratch.
And then at this point, I lean to Reeve. Are they about to fuck?
I don't know. I
Tessa
don't
give
know
off that vibe.
I don't know the mating rituals of snakes nor cats. I think I saw an alley cat once, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're different.
By the way, now Xavier has the musket slung over his shoulder, and he has 2 pistols on his belt.
That's super cool, Xavier. Are you sure those pistols are going to be okay?
I just checked the flint. How's the flint on them, by the way, Brett?
Still intact.
Still intact. They might need a little polishing, but I'll do that tonight.
Yeah, just because the
Is there
swords
still
are
any corpses
really
in the
rusted.
Is there any corpse that I can pickpocket?
Yes, there is. Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Watch her get a nat 20.
Whoop.
Okay, so rolling
6.
a 6. Go ahead and roll me a d12, please.
D12. What?
11.
Roll me a d6, please.
Coming. Whoop.
You find 4 gold pieces on this particular skeleton, as well as a cutlass, a light
fantastic.
pistol, and 4 shots.
Ninja Vulture.
You rolled lower than me and got better stuff.
Good.
I mean, Dave, if you're not using the shots, I'll take them.
I think we could keep them in case we need them.
If I get set on fire, I'm blowing all of us up.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
There are 5 more skeleton bodies you have not looted.
Could I loot another one?
I want to take a turn.
Oh.
We'll take a
Could I
second
loot
one.
another?
I don't mind.
I'll dig my fingers into another one too.
That's
Hey,
fine.
15! Ha!
Roll a d12, please.
I'm scared now. Come on, dice. Be nice to me.
2.
So you find a cutlass, a light pistol with 10 shots, and nothing
Ooh.
else.
Oh. I look to Xavier and I'm like, since I gave you the first one, could I maybe keep this one? Just in
What?
case?
What, the pistol?
Yeah. With the bullets.
I've never seen you shoot a gun before, but alright.
You about to?
Alright.
Has anyone seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
You are Pirates of the
What's
Caribbean.
that?
World's End. I just imagine Reeves trying to fire the pistol, and he's like that midget person who tries to fire that one blunderbuss, gets shot back in the hole.
Hey, Vex, don't use that M word.
Vex,
All
I
I'm
don't care.
thinking is
That's
that
a
on the
slur.
next nat 1, I'm gonna have to roll a character.
11 for my investigation on another body.
Go ahead and roll a d12.
Right.
Nice.
You find a set of dice made of bone on this particular skeleton.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
cool.
That's nice.
Right, I'll take those.
Is that skeleton missing pieces of his own bones?
No.
Perhaps.
I like to imagine like there's little cube cutouts under like his arm.
And cutlass, light pistol.
More likely to be
Yeah,
pieces
cutlass,
from
light
the-
pistol, 6 shots on this one. Niafta,
Right.
you can go ahead and roll again if you'd like.
Sure. So investigation. Woo!
All right, roll me a d12.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
3.
You find a gold earring on this particular pirate.
Okay, I like gold.
Oh,
Why
that's
not?
cool.
Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check
Okay.
as a bard. Oh no, just the check.
Oh.
The next box over.
The next box? Oh, okay.
That says intelligence. Yeah.
We're getting there.
Ooh. Okay.
Perfect. You have a. It's not worth
Welcome back.
this particular earring isn't worth a whole lot of money, but you figure you could get like 2 gold pieces for it if you wanted to sell it.
Sure.
Or you can wear it.
That too.
Or I could wear it.
You just have to find someone to pierce your ears and put it in for you.
Who has a lot of piercings in this group?
None of you, really.
No one.
No one's.
I
I just
described
have-
I
yours.
do
No
see
one
my
might have a few
piercing.
bone piercings, but
Yeah, I was gonna say the only one who had described any possibility of piercings would be Tessa.
yeah,
I
and mostly
drew
tribal
everyone with-
tattoos in her case, though.
Yeah,
I drew everyone with piercings in their ears.
yeah.
Valor
Yeah,
does
Xavier
have
has a
some,
lot of piercings in his ears. And one on his eyebrow, and he has the snake bite piercing.
And other than Tessa, no one's really made mention that they have piercings.
I use
Xavier just
artistic
has-
liberties.
Yeah, Xavier just has extensive body art.
Artistic liberties on my end.
No, I mean, yeah.
Valor does have piercings. You just have to look at his character icon a little bit closer.
I ain't doing that.
On his nip.
He doesn't have nipples. He's a Yuan-ti.
He has the
I
human
don't-
torso.
But anyway,
I don't have nipples either.
there's still let's see, there was only 3 of you, so there's still 2 more bodies. Yeah, Tessa, did you want to search another one?
Since
So I can ninja.
I got
both of
scritchies, Tessa's gonna be skipping back to help with the investigation.
All right, go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay,
Roll
15.
a d12. You also find a set of dice made of bones. It looks like a
Ooh.
liar's dice set is probably amongst this particular crew. You also find a cutlass, a light pistol, and about 3 shots.
Yeah, Tessa
Okay.
just leaves all the garbage, but is like rolling the dice in her hand very excitedly.
They make a nice,
Okay.
lovely click-clack sound.
Yeah.
Xavier, I'll leave the last one to you then.
All right.
You can do
shit.
it.
Shit.
Okay.
Sheet, can you please respond to me?
If not, I could, but you have a higher investigation. No, I have a higher investigation.
9.
Roll a d12, please.
11.
Roll a d6, please. You
4.
find 4 gold coins on this particular pirate. You also find 8 more shots.
Right, and 8. So okay. My pouch is dingle dangling with 93 bullets in them.
That's a lot of
Ooh.
bullets.
Well, he is the freaking gunslinger, so he's going to want to have a lot. But he also has powder to load all those shots, so if he gets lit on fire, kaboom!
He's gonna be
Which-
like a.
Which, while
what
one
are they
underwater, might
called?
not be a problem.
This is true. But who says you're underwater?
Ups and downs.
Yet.
As you guys continue on your way, who was in the lead again?
I think Valor.
Yeah, the moral compass.
All right, the
Don't
moral
put the moral compass.
compass is
Do-
playing the
I-
actual compass.
Oh, you could leave it to the Pathfinders, but okay.
Please let the Pathfinders go. I'm at the back making sure nobody attacks everybody.
That's fine with me. I
Oh,
don't care.
okay.
All right,
Um,
Ray, let's go. Let's go, brother.
Let's do it.
Go ahead and roll me a survival check. You can have advantage if Xavier is going to help you.
Yeah, I am helping.
There's a problem. The screen froze. If you want to roll a d20 plus 6, and then advantage.
Or I could just
Uh,
go to your
Brett's
character
on it.
sheet. Oh no, it rolled.
There it goes.
Oh, but it needs to roll one more time. Survival.
Yeah, let's do 14.
14 it
Well,
is.
thank God you got advantage.
So as you guys continue on, it is hot. It is humid. It is definitely not the temperature for all of you. Although Tessa might feel kind of at home considering her background.
I love the jungle. Everything wants to eat you, and everything can be eaten.
Sounds
I'm
good.
cold.
Have you ever had any of the roots here?
Roots are for tribes suffering. Fishes
Oh.
and hunt. That's the way.
What other
This is
things
the
do you
way.
eat here?
Well, she gives you like a really kind of nervous look for a second and then just grins ear to ear. Well, you know, fish and fish-like creatures.
Oh, I like fish and fish-like creatures.
I'm sure you do.
Reeve?
We should hang
Sometimes-
out.
Sometimes when I was younger, when I was still living with my tribe, if the baby was too weak and they didn't think they were going to be strong enough, we ate it.
I just
Sounds
see.
amazing.
I just see Tessa salivating at the mouth. No, no, no.
As you all continue on, I need you all to make a survival check, please.
All of us.
No, I did say everyone.
All right.
Survival check. Oh, poor Tessa.
Oh, Tessa.
She's too busy thinking
Evan.
about fishes.
I will roll one for
17.
stealth. Except that's stealth, not survival.
Nice.
Thank you.
You
All right, so
tried, and that's what matters.
No. Oh shit.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
shit.
Oh.
Oh God.
That's
what's up? What's up, Laura?
Huh? No, I got a 3, but also a 20. Like,
So
3 people got a nat 1.
this is not the good one?
so.
no, the one on the
everyone
left,
has except
the one on the
Pathfinders. I'm
leftmost
cold.
side is the one we go with. Sorry.
3 people got nat 1s. That.
Do I have survival in the left? I don't.
Oh no! So you rolled survival correctly. It appeared just fine.
Oh, okay.
The number we always calculate is if you have that little split, we calculate the one on the left.
Oh, okay.
Because
That's the first roll.
in America we read left to right, so we always start with the
Mhm.
left number first.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I have actually discovered that is not always the case in other countries that play D&D,
No, it is not.
and so
Wow,
I
is that a
found that
case
to be
in
very interesting.
Portugal?
Yeah, we do it left to right.
Okay.
Japan seems to be the odd one here, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We still love you, Japan. So as
So
you
how
guys
horribly do they
continue on down the road, Tessa seems to be a little distracted about fishes. Niafta is patching up her wounds a little bit more, tightening the bandages properly, and Valor's keeping his eyes everywhere except where he's slithering. Niafta, Tessa, and well, thankfully you all are actually to the back. So Xavier and Reeve, you guys kind of walk around a patch of ground, or at least skirt the edge of a patch of ground that looks very suspicious, at least to your keen minds. However, you think that it looks suspicious enough that you don't necessarily alert anyone else to it, as Tessa, Niafta, and Valor walk in and start to find that as they're moving, they're sinking into the ground.
It's quicksand.
And Cell, being the last one in line, quickly goes, "Oi, oi, oi! Quicksand!"
Right. So
Whoops.
Tessa just freezes and then goes, I don't have anything to drink during my last one. She doesn't seem really freaked out by it, though. Given my
right.
background,
Is there,
right?
Mhm.
is there
okay.
a thick enough branch above me?
No.
Okay. So trying to fucking save these motherfuckers. I take my rope. Is there a nearby tree?
Yes, there are plenty of trees nearby.
Okay. Just quickly tie the tree. Tie the rope to the tree. Do a hoop on the other end. Throw it to Tessa because she's stunk.
Not a bad.
All
not a bad
right,
plan.
everyone.
Is
Lash
there
on to me.
another? Oh, okay.
Hold on to
I'm
me. I
helping.
will pull.
I'm helping
Um,
doing the pulling with Xavier.
I
Shao,
am.
can you
I
help,
am.
please?
I am going behind the tree, wrapping my legs around it, and starting to pull. I don't want to get pulled in if she fucking yeets.
No problem.
Might break the rope. Might go the other way.
So,
Don't break the tree.
Tessa, go ahead and roll an athletics check with advantage.
All right. Athletics. That's a 25.
All right. So, Tessa, thankfully because A, you've done this before, and B, you are strong. You pull on the rope as Xavier is pulling one end, and you pull and just start prying yourself out of the quicksand, and you are now able to help Xavier hold on to the rope for everyone else.
Sure thing.
I'm helping too.
Okay,
Right.
so Niafta or Valor, who's next?
And the snake can handle himself.
Would there still be a portion of my tail left above the quicksand?
Yes, I would say
You're a
so.
big boy.
I wrap that portion around Niafta and grab the rope and start pulling.
Okay. Sure, we can do that. So here's what I'm gonna have. Here's what I'm gonna have happen. I need Xavier and Tessa to roll an athletics check, both of you. Reeve, you can give advantage to one of them.
Help the cat!
I mean, Tessa has pretty good. What?
Tessa has pretty big muscles. I have lean muscle, which means none.
Oh, I thought I was helping either Tessa or Valor.
No, Tessa.
No, it's
or
either me
Xavier.
or Tessa.
Oh, I help Xavier.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Good. Stay out of way. So I guess I roll mine, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, we're good.
So
Because Reeve wasn't helping.
right. So now I need Valor to roll an athletics check. Niafta, I need you to roll an athletics check. Valor,
Athletics
because Tessa got a nat 20, you are not rolling with disadvantage because you're also trying to pull someone else out as you are pulling and creating more strain on the rope.
Okay.
Big heavy snake.
I think when the rope needs to roll an athletic check.
Don't worry, the rope has a high chance of breaking here. Thankfully, you
Oh,
are
boy.
all rolling fairly well. And
Yeah.
you have to go ahead and roll athletics as soon as you can. All right, you had advantage on that, so 14. So, Valor, as you get pulled, you are now more than halfway out of the quicksand, and it's just your tail with Niafta that's still in it. She is still about a good 5. She didn't move very much, but she's not sinking either. But now you are out.
Your torso's out.
Well, more than half of you is out. So
I take both my hands and grab a pretty good handful of dirt in each, and basically I'm laying on my stomach and using only my tail muscles. I'm going to just heave Niafta out.
are you guys going to throw the rope to Niafta?
Oh yeah.
Just in case.
You may.
All right. So, Valor, go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Can I also give her the option of my tail if we miss the rope for whatever reason?
No, you can throw the rope.
Are we tail daisy
Everybody want
chaining?
my
Really?
hands in their tails.
Oh, come on.
And
Fuck.
Niafta, roll an athletics check with advantage.
Coming.
$19.
So, thankfully, so here's how this works. So as you start pulling, Valor, unfortunately, your tail starts to spasm and it unlocks around Niafta, and you go tumbling ass over tea kettle into a tree. Bonk!
Oh,
As
jeez.
I turn into a wheel.
yeah, you turn into a wheel briefly. As
Ouroboros over there.
as Niafta, you wrap the rope around your arm and are pulling, and the others just yeet you back onto
Yay.
solid ground.
I kind of
I
I like
appreciate
as
the
I
help
as I
out,
like
though.
kind of like come back
This
up from like
invention was nice.
the as I come back up the tree, I just like yell at the top of my lungs, "Crap!"
Reeves heads over to Valor and kind of like boops his nose and is just like, "Are you okay?"
Boop.
Did you boop
Me-
the noodle?
I booped
me
his snoot.
me trying not to curse so much. I'm like,
I just
I
look
take
at
that as
Valor.
a no.
I look
Tail
at Valor
grab.
while I look at Valor while a well-trained half-elven palm goes to my temple. My
You smacked your
I'm
head
gonna
really hard on that tree.
I'm gonna do you a favor here. Fuck
Me?
shit cunt.
Yes.
Valor, you did hear Niafta thank you for helping her get out of the quicksand, and
Or at least attempt to.
and then she thanked
Tried.
everyone else.
you're
Or
you're most welcome, Niafta.
it's okay, Bar. We be mateys. Bullies, yes?
Bullies!
By the way, I go and help the snake back onto
Not
his
hard.
tail. And just pat him on the back. By the way, mate, if you wanna, let loose.
Arm wrestle?
Just wanna let loose with the vocabulary. Just call me.
I'll keep
Okay.
that in mind. For now, though, is there a river nearby? Because I really need to get this mud off me.
There
Considering
No,
it is
no, it's
uh,
good luck
all
for
over me.
you.
I think a lot of people do now.
Yeah, a couple
That's just enjoying it.
couple of you are pretty.
Weren't we
pretty
following a
nasty.
river?
Yes, you are following a river, so yes, it is not far.
Hmm.
It's literally like
Cool.
20 feet that way.
If we go to the is there any tree covered by the river?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Can we see the sky at all?
No.
No. Yeah.
You
That's-
haven't seen the
that's
sky
right.
since you entered this place.
Oh.
Right.
I don't know about you two
So
ladies, but
just
I'm gonna
real
go
quick,
take a bath.
just a real quick aside,
Yeah.
just so everybody remembers. As you follow the path along the stream into the jungle, you leave the bright sun and the sound of the surf crashing on the beach. All around you is thick green jungle from the ground to the canopy high above. Vines, bushes, trees. The jungle is bursting with life. The sounds of birds, buzzing insects, and other animals is a constant.
KK. So y'all want to go to the river and we'll take a short breather,
We go for a swim? Yes.
clean up. Yeah, we can do that.
Just one more thing before we enter that river. Has anyone checked for piranhas?
Oh,
Or-
yummy! I
the
can check.
fuck is a piranha?
Flesh
I sometimes
eating
see him at
fish.
the end of the delta.
I know.
And y'all fucking ask why I've never been on water for an extended period of time.
Hey,
Uh,
Xavier, you know how, like, when I'm in my fishy form, I have, like, really sharp teeth? Imagine that, but in a really tiny piranha. Or in a really tiny
And-
fishy.
And
And
how
In
thank
red.
you for the nightmare, and thank you for the nightmare fuel, brother.
Damn right!
Piranhas are sweetwater fish, so you don't have to worry about finding them in the ocean.
we're not on the ocean.
I know.
The
just
river.
saying.
I know she was just responding to my comment of me being in the water for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was letting the landlubber know that the piranhas are freshwater fish, so he has more of a reason
Yeah.
to worry
Yeah.
on land than he does on the ocean.
Right, fair, but the fucking ocean is big. There's probably big shite just trying to kill you there.
Don't
I like
worry.
sharks.
Kraken, squid.
You what now?
Oh, there's like sharks, kraken, squids.
Just walks off to the river.
So I need Neafta. Go ahead and roll me a d12.
D12.
Uh-huh.
Beep. Oh shit. Beep.
5.
How appropriate! I'm going to roll a d4.
Who, me?
No, I
No,
am.
him.
It's
Okay.
at times like this that I'm quite glad that we're not Sly Cooper characters, because no matter how hard they fucking try, they can't swim.
I mean, thankfully in the first one you got the ability to not insta-die.
What?
Talking Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In early iterations of Sly Cooper can't swim for whatever fucking reason.
Because he was never taught.
I can teach you how to swim, Xavier. I thought I taught you.
I know.
Did you
how
forget
to,
already?
I know how to fucking swim. All right. I'm not a
Yeah.
thieving raccoon.
No?
You can swim.
Where the fuck did that thought come from? I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, you've had weirder thoughts.
Fair. Disembodied voice. The fuck?
You know, I'm more surprised you didn't use the theme from Raleigh's Island.
Except this isn't that theme.
Sorry?
I like the music that's playing right now.
I thought this one's from the third one.
It is from the third
Yeah,
one.
Treasure Island.
But
Treasure Island.
Raleigh's Island has a lot of storm sounds, and so it doesn't quite fit in this particular.
Fair enough.
For this particular island.
Excuse me, Jesus.
I need monsters.
Yay!
I'm sorry, did you just say that in monsters? Fuck off.
I mean, we're kind of chilling on the shore.
Of the river.
Yeah.
Or making our way there.
Making my
Picking
way
up.
downtown, whacking.
Yeah.
Homebound.
So glad we had the same thought process there.
Count on the Minnesota white boy to sing that shit.
Hey, I'm Canadian.
Fucking called.
I'm Canadian. Come on. I'm not from Minnesota.
Minnesota
Emil's
white
the
boy
one who's
over
singing
here,
it.
but also gay AF.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That song still plays on the radio.
I know.
Hell yeah. Thanks to that movie.
The radio?
Yes. The car radio.
Bottom. I don't need the radio.
I don't either. Because YouTube's on my phone.
Y'all.
I'll be right back. We're gonna fight
Uh.
monsters. I need drinks.
Yep.
Oh. She about to run back to the coast to grab some drinks.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, just give me a minute. I gotta just hold those monsters off at bay for like 2 minutes. I gotta take a quick run back.
I still want to play. There's the Skaven character Trench Craventail, but one of his rules is literally stay here. I'll go get help as he abandons groups constantly.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, he
freaking
does
love that. He's like,
Yeah.
stay here. I'll get help, and never comes back. And I freaking love that.
Few mask of bravery. Yes.
Oh
coward,
god, I need to
honestly.
make a rat character based on that. Just run away from all of our encounters.
No, because normally Skaven have the Musk of Fear, which is literally they
Yeah.
develop the gland for fear. Tretch? No, it's Musk of Bravery, motherfucker.
Solid
Oh
fucking
god,
move.
I love Trench. I love all the Skaven. I'll be right back though.
No worries.
When I played on tabletop, I actually did a list with him. So fucking good.
How's the monster encounter thing going over there, Blaze?
Fine. The only reason I
I'm
don't have
scared.
it pre-prepped is because there's no point in prepping no less than 12
Random
different
shit?
encounters. If
Yeah.
you never and maps for them if you're never going to use them. So our fun stream gets to see me do some live prep work as a DM.
Oh goodness, whoever's watching, if they see some intense, scary shit, I am.
They're going
I'm
to
scared.
laugh at you.
Oh gosh, I figured.
I guarantee they're already laughing at me. I'm a laughing stock as it is.
You did an Ouroboros roll all the way into a
self-deprecation.
tree.
Yo,
Oh,
Chad.
I see a cat
Yo,
tail.
Chad, you laughing at him right now?
I love that cat tail over there.
I turned off my camera. What camera are you seeing?
Nyaptas?
Yeah. Yeah, just can't.
I mean, Laura also has a cat. You egocentrical little shit.
I have a gecko who's currently sleeping right now. He's doing a good job. Oh, I got a new pen recently. Look at it.
Just you to congratulate your pet for sleeping, Emil.
I'm so proud of him. Damn, why can't you see it?
Pretty.
It's a frog.
Oh, we can see it. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a frog's and
It's a little
baby.
intense for this, but you know what? It's still fun music. Oh, they did not add?
Oh,
It's in a
I said I
water
was
bush
back,
frog.
but I didn't have myself unmuted because I.
You know, that might be important. If we fight liquid oozes, I'm going to lose it though.
No,
You're
no.
going to lose it.
There is nothing here that we can't beat. I love fighting things. But wait, I'm Tessa.
I don't mind fighting things
Yeah.
that like we can eat. It's something
Yeah,
that
the
we can't
Thing is,
eat.
if shit starts to go badly, I will take Reeve and tactically advance backwards.
Tactically advanced. There you go.
So
Collateral
as
damage.
you guys break the cover and get to the river, you see 4 giant poisonous snakes at the river,
fuck.
bathing or drinking. You're not entirely sure, but they notice you and hiss as they go into a defensive stance.
Oh shit. Okay.
I love no,
fuck.
my Reeve's first reaction is looking to Valar and be like, "Are these your friends?"
I was waiting for that. Yeah, help us out. Get us an in with them.
Yeah, you should like
Reeve,
communicate with them.
Tessa, if you want me to do that, give me a minute.
Yeah,
Sure.
you should like talk
Sure
to
you
them.
can. Sure you can use some parcel then.
Yeah, like talk with them and
Yeah.
say that we also want to like bathe in the water
Man,
too.
I
It
actually
could be like a
can do
snake
that.
party. It could be a snake
I can
water
do that.
party.
That is a thing
Yeah,
you're
you're
able
right.
to do, as you go on see.
Only affects one of them, though.
Give me
Maybe it'll be
you're
enough to
through.
convince their
Snakes
friends.
only.
give me like 4 rounds. I should be able to manage it.
So you cast that on which one of these boyos did you want to cast it on?
Which one looks like the most intimidating?
I
Roll an insight
was
check.
gonna say the closest.
Inside the snakes.
Any type of advantage due to the fact that I am
The hammer snake.
No,
I am a snake. No? Okay.
no. It's the reason you're a snake that you get to do the check.
7.
What kind of poisonous snake is it?
Roll a knowledge nature check.
Oh,
As for you, Vex, you're not sure which one is the biggest one, or which one is the biggest threat.
I also don't know what kind of poisonous snake it is.
You know that they are a type of water snake, because of how close they are to the water. You're just not sure of what kind of water snake.
Yeah.
Look here, you're the one
Water
who failed your nature check, not me.
I
No,
guess
out of character, the only snake
I'm
I can think of
hit
that's poisonous
this
is a
boy.
water moccasin, because I'm dumb.
So, the second one from the top is animal friendshiping.
Okay. So as you cast Animal Friendship, it needs to roll a Wisdom saving throw. A
So
10
she should
will
actually
not
cook
do it,
the spell.
I don't think.
Oh man, Valor!
No, a 10 will not do it.
yeah, your spell save is 14. It's listed at the bottom on your spell.
So
No,
it did.
so it does.
But so, as you cast the spell, the snake is now charmed by you. You do notice that as it's charmed by you, the other three seem to look at you a little confused.
I'm at the Red Dead Redemption 2 like quick draw like thing with my pistols like mother.
They're looking at me confused, but I don't think I actually can speak snake. But I can try.
But you have the forked tongue and the fangs.
Wow, Emil over here being a racist.
I was just thinking,
Point.
please come in peace.
You snake racist.
Yeah. They're really hard to eat. Like, do you know how
Just
many
talk like
bones
Cobra
you gotta
Commander,
pick
it'll be
out?
fine.
Do you know how many bones you have to pick out of them? It's hard.
I've convinced this one snake that that I mean it no harm, but am I able
You got three
to
others.
attempt to get it to tell the others the exact same thing?
Roll an animal handling check with advantage.
There. 12.
Let's see. I'm gonna have it roll a check. It's not very smart, but we'll see if it's wise. So it actually does seem to be able. It seems to actually relay some sort of message to the other snakes, and the other three like slither through the river in a way.
Cool.
You got fucking lucky.
Eyes up on the pistol. Okay.
But
I love this.
the one you friended, the one you friended like slithers over to you and like curls around your trunk to like rub across your cheek, and then it slithers off after them.
Baby, I think I think that snake likes you, Valor.
So, distant relatives.
Would I have been able to tell if that was a female or not?
Roll a nature check.
Chase that tail.
Literally, that's
Good.
the most common way you could tell a female from a male snake is how long their end tail is.
There's a lot more ways than that, but
21.
That's one way. It's a common way. to do it.
yes.
Check the penises.
You would know if it's a male or a female, but that
hiding it?
particular one is male.
No
Gay
homo.
rights. Oh.
Giant snake. Let's just not intrude on their territory for too long.
Okay,
Well,
Let's
you
just
guys
get
just want to
washed up
quickly
and
wash
go.
up. Yeah.
I agree.
Right. So I'll keep a watch while y'all do that. All right.
Or you just want to watch me bathe. I don't blame you. And Tessa
Do I?
starts getting in the water.
I mean, you're pretty fucking ripped. I'll give you that.
Yeah, Tessa is shredded. I do love that. Now,
I'm pretty-
as
you're
Tessa
pretty
gets in
fucking
the
ripped.
water, I do have a fun little thing with that. You can see the fur, and now you can see like part of her actual skin. And you can see parts where something has bitten her in her left shoulder on the back, as well as her left leg.
Was it from a
And-
snake?
No, it has a very, very, very odd look that Brent, somebody might be able to tell with a nature check. Because you know the backstory.
Yeah. Anyone who
It's
wants
pretty-
to can roll me a nature check, or just a nature check.
It's a pretty obscure creature.
I heard it, but then my
Oh
thing
wow,
froze.
those are two high rolls though.
Oh, it's a high roll? I can't see it yet.
Oh, yours not.
I know I
fine.
clicked it.
For let's see, what do we roll? A 23 and a 17.
I got a 23.
Go ahead and you can tell Reeve.
Hi!
Reeve would know.
So I'm going to whisper that to Reeve.
Oh.
Because it is deep dark backstory secrets.
Deep, dark, big, spooky secrets. All of them.
Spill the beans.
Beans.
Go ahead and try and whisper it
You're
on
a
roll
bean
20.
monster.
If you'd be so
Oh.
kind.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that, but sure.
So,
'Cause I don't.
slash-
W.
So /W, space, and type in Reeve.
Okay, it came
That's
up.
me.
Let's see if it works properly.
That's me. You might see that there's 2 Reeves. It's because I put my name as Reeve and then my character's name is... It's great. I can't tell which one's is which either. What did you say to the snakes, Valor?
He didn't say anything. He cast the
You
spell.
just
he
hissed
did-
at them?
Yeah, he
I'm not
was
sure
like,
if you
yeah.
know what that is, but
Don't talk to me, I'm baby.
no. I'm just not sure if you're familiar with it.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
I drawn one of those before.
Yeah, so that is what the injury is from.
I'm sorry, you
Oh,
said you
that's
drowned one of
cool.
those before?
Drawn, as in I've
Drawn.
drawn it. I'd not drown.
I don't know, you're a psycho.
Why did I not
Yeah.
see that?
But
Did you
She just turns around and grins as you see her just throw like the top off on the shore, just completely no F's given.
Okay. Now, the important question. How many titties?
Oh, just
6
two.
or 2? Okay.
But I'm the least gifted in my tribe.
No, that was my hill. That was my hill. I did not Australia.
Valor goes on the other side of that big boulder, and just quickly rinses off his tail, and then just hops out.
Quick question, Callie. Did you send that on roll 20?
Yeah.
yeah, I saw it.
Why didn't I? That's a good question.
That is a good question. What the fuck?
Yeah, I.
Yeah, because whispers are supposed to be shown to the DM.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Not even
Ah.
you can see it. That's how secretive it is.
Hmm.
I listed specifically what it was with that roll.
Yeah. Yeah, let me refresh the page really quick, because maybe Roll20 is having issues again. But so, Reeve, you're the one who notices the bites and what it's from.
Whoa. I kind of like
Me-
wave my hand at Tessa and is like, "Yo, are those bites from the same animal?"
Or they're from my young sister.
Whoa! How'd your sister
Her
become
mind
that?
just got blown.
How'd your sister become that thing?
She didn't. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Yeah, Tessa doesn't have an understanding of this either, to be fair.
Elven confusion.
I'm confused too.
What the fuck?
Can you teleport?
No, I do sometimes see two of me. And
Whoa.
sometimes the eye color changes. And remember in earlier episodes, her eyes have turned green in some occasions while raging?
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
I got that too.
Reeves is just
But
shouting this off the shore and Tessa's in the water. That's why
Tessa's
I'm
just
shouting.
splashing about like a little kid. Like literally splashing.
Meanwhile, Xavier and Niafta are looking at the bites like, what the fuck?
Why isn't Niafta getting the mud off of her? She
Yeah,
was
I
like in
gotta
there the
get the mud
longest.
off.
She's got the most mud on her.
Yep. And I got to get off also like the mud from my instruments.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
Kitten
difficult to
Walter,
play
I
when
don't
it's covered in
bite
mud.
much. You're not my type. Romantically, I mean.
I will take the time to just quickly polish the 2 flintlock pistols that I got from the skeletons while I'm keeping watch.
Yeah, I just like I went on the other side of a boulder to give the females of the group privacy.
Tessa gives 0 fucks.
Oh, I'm standing
You've
on top of
noticed.
I'm sitting on top of a boulder and
It's
I'm
nice though. It's a good in-character thing. I love it.
sitting on top of a boulder, giving no fucks about Tessa, but turns away from the after.
It's funny.
Tessa is part of the boys.
She kind of is though.
So as you guys, I don't know why. Callie, go ahead. Kelly, do go ahead and just text me a reminder off the top of my
Okay,
head.
cool.
Because my notes
Yeah,
have
it-
disappeared.
Okay. Hold on. So I'll have to. There we go. Sending you a message.
Yeah, no, fucking weird. I don't know why I can't see that. I should be able to see all the whispers. Odd. I'm gonna have to just recreate these. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. So I'll be role playing those elements as this particular creature.
Alright. Alright, cool. So, it doesn't take you guys very long to just wash away the quicksand from your body. Thankfully, for those of you who truly bungled it, it was, you didn't get too far in, and didn't go too far down, so, it mostly went up to some of your guys' what is the equivalent of knees. And why is the soundtrack not playing?
Soundtrack's playing
You
for
have to
us.
got the
We
thigh
still
high
hear
marks.
music. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Music. Yeah, it's
Alright,
playing.
yeah, it
Music.
stopped playing. It stopped playing in my headset, which was odd.
Weird. Okay.
Maybe when you refreshed it, Lev.
Maybe.
Maybe he doesn't like you.
I mean, that's possible, but that's okay. I'm not here to be like
Things happen.
I think we're past the 20-minute
like
mark for the technical difficulties. New record.
Yep.
I'm proud.
But anyway, so as you guys continue on, now a little refreshed, a little soggy though. It's for at least some of you. Reeve and Xavier, you're leading the way. So who wants to roll the survival check?
Go on ahead with advantage, Reeve.
Listen.
Whose survival is better between the two of you?
The Rangers.
Mine.
Reeves
have a
got
plus
3.
six,
No, 2 on me.
Yeah. Come on, sheet. I
Reeve
got this.
also
I got
beat
this.
the
I'm doing a
Ranger.
great job. I am.
Let the exploratory class shine.
Yeah, exactly.
My
14.
exploratory class is not shining, honestly. It really
14's
isn't.
alright.
14's not alright.
No, you guys are able to follow the path very well. As you follow the path, you've been following this path about 3 hours now, give or take. As you continue down the twisting path deeper into the jungle, the lush green jungle becomes black and withered. Branches full of dead
I don't like that.
branches full of dead leaves and thick black vines above block the bright sun, but the dim light that was green is now gray in color. The jungle is now quiet and the air is still as you go further into this jungle. I would like you to roll another survival check, please, Reeve. Again with advantage because of...
20! Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. So you continue on down the path, and you notice that the vegetation starts to grow a little sparser in some locations, in some places. But you are able to keep keep right along with the designated path on the map that you have. For the audience, I'm pulling that up for you now. They are following this map here on the bottom, and they are following along the stream. You eventually come to the large pond that was described on the map.
I found the pond.
And you know that if you follow along the northern curve of it, you'll be able to find the temple that you're looking for.
Right.
Um,
Can I
So
just
this is the island. I'm really happy.
Quick question.
Can I just
Which way is north?
So that's a damn good question there, Vex. Why don't you roll a survival check and try and figure that out? And go ahead and roll a perception check, Xavier.
Thank you. 13.
Valor, you can't really tell what way is north because
Oh,
you're
I
having trouble finding your bearings in this particular forest. Reeve can go ahead and roll a survival check.
Yeah, there's like a nursery rhyme come for it, and I know it. Let's hope I
Never
do a
eat
good
soggy
job.
waffles.
No,
Never
No,
enters
north,
the
south,
washroom.
east.
be nice to me. Just normal.
Mhm.
And then survival as well.
Yes.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you have a pretty good idea of where north is, and so you're able to
Yeah.
lead everyone.
Yeah.
Xavier, you don't see anything worthy of note.
Right. Yeah,
So, you know
just keeping
how-
an eye around us.
I tug on Valor's sleeve, and it's just like, for better reference, if it helps, if you see trees, make sure you look for the moss side, because moss is always growing on the north side of trees. Okay? It
That
helps.
is
Breathe.
Where's
Where's the vegetation where we are?
Right there, and there, and there. The vegetation is sparse, but it's there.
Right.
You are aware that is just not true, right? It grows on the most shaded side of the tree,
North.
which is not okay. You know, you're right.
I just look aside. Yeah, let him have it. Let him have it.
I'm proud of
You know
myself.
what? You know what? Sure.
As
That's
you guys have arrived at this large pond, you do notice a massive rocky outcropping that rises out of the jungle along what you assume is the northern shore of the pond.
Right. So,
Now,
shall we?
This sounds like a bad idea, but let's go anyways.
Why is this
What's
a bad
there to
idea?
What's
And-
there to be scared of? Everything else is dead, so we kill it again if it comes back up. It's like pirate.
I didn't say I was scared. I just said this might be a bad idea.
No, a
I
good
mean,
idea.
We
They
kind
have
of went
loot.
on this adventure to follow this map.
All right, giddy up, cat horse. Yeah.
did you just say
Tessa gives this eye roll as she like does that thing where she adjusts the load and then lets go.
What the? Can Xavier start approaching the entrance stealthily?
So, if you want to drop into stealth, you may. However, you are still a fair bit away from it.
Yeah. I'll get closer to the entrance and then like start hugging the wall and approach.
Okay.
Are we on the map, or are we still on the big map?
No, you're not on the map just yet. You're Theater of the Minding right now.
Thank you.
So as you guys continue on down the pathway, I go ahead, Xavier, roll me a stealth check because you said you wanted to try and be stealthy.
Nope.
Oh well, you sneaking along.
We're all kind of watching you try and be sneaky.
But you kind of hear the bullets go.
I would like to take this opportunity to try and be sneaky as well,
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
or at least help, or else I would love to. Can you do that for me?
Oh yeah, give me 1 second.
I'm assuming you're on
Hi,
your own
Nikki.
and not using the kitten.
I'm sorry. What?
If
I said
you're-
I'm assuming you're on your own, not using the cat anymore.
Yeah,
You threw me off. I can't be on you.
I mean that's
God
true.
damn it, you're right.
21.
I just wanted to
Okay.
remind you of that.
21.
Me.
So yeah, you're fairly stealthy. Fairly stealthy tiefling.
Hey, Brent.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Yes.
Any possible way that I could see my sheet?
Not unless I stream it for the entire public to see. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
You know what? It's fine. Can someone else stream maybe so I can see what's going on in general?
No,
I
thank
mean,
you.
someone else can stream the thing on Discord, yeah.
Just so that I can see maps and stuff.
Well, thankfully, there's no map just yet.
Got it.
Just a big world map right now.
Right.
But as you all continue on, you notice that the rocks are actually formed. A 30-foot tall skull is carved into the rock face, partially covered in withered vines. A small set of step leads to the mouth of the skull, which provides an entrance into whatever lies beyond. And I actually I believe I have an image to show you.
Xavier, not being stealthy at all, just goes like, "What? That's fucking creepy."
I do have an image to show you guys. Although I don't think I made a handout of it just yet. That's okay. I'll add it now. Temple of Mortal. It will be in all player streams, can be edited by only me, because I am the master of the seas. Wahaha.
You're doing your best, and I'm super proud of you.
Okay.
That
Killed us
wasn't
yet, and that's what I'm
patronizing
proud
at
of.
all.
Felt a little unneeded there, but I mean, I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
You know what? We all love
You
you,
haven't
though.
killed us all yet, so I'm proud of that.
I love you
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
so much.
Alright. Bada bing. Let's see if that worked. Huzzah! It worked.
Oh, I like it.
Great. Anyway.
Oh god, we're about to Winnie the Pooh this shit.
Yep.
We're going off the skull.
Yep.
That one went over my head. Is there a reference I haven't seen?
There's a Winnie
There's
the
a
Pooh movie
movie-
where they go into a big old cave that looks like a skull.
Because they're
It's not
looking
the
for
Winnie the Pooh.
they're looking for Christopher Robin, and because Christopher Robin gave them a letter saying he's going to school, but Pooh got a whole bunch of honey on it, and so it morphed the word
Going to
say
skull.
Yep.
Yeah, got it.
Also, Owl is known to be a pathological liar.
He's also insane and senile.
Why are we picking on Owl?
Because he's a
Bunch of-
senile old man.
Why are we picking on Owl, you bunch of fucking bastards? Leave the poor guy
Anyway.
alone.
You can't pick on Tigger.
We're practically Winnie the Pooh right now. Look at our party. I mean, just think about it. I'm Tigger, definitely.
Sure.
I mean, Daft is so level-headed. They're more Christopher Robin. Valor strikes me as actually Pooh so far because he's been the morally upright one.
Who the fuck would Xavier be?
Tigger.
Xavier
Yeah.
either strikes me closer to Owl or
Rabbit.
Elephant.
you know, not so much Eeyore.
Rabbit.
but-
He's Rabbit.
Rabbit.
He's not Rabbit though. I get Rabbit more from Cell right now.
I'm easily Gopher, okay?
Yeah, okay, go for I get to.
Alright, so I'm the crazy old motherfucker. Okay.
I was
No,
gonna
checks
say
out.
Xavier's the kangaroo and I'm Rue.
You know that is actually not too wrong.
Well, I would actually put
Ian Root.
Reeve as like Piglet.
Yeah.
I get Piglet too. Yeah, I get
Yep.
Piglet pretty hard.
Okay.
DM's the actual narrator from the cartoons.
Yeah, he is.
Oh man, I have that refined, sexy voice. I'm okay with that.
I mean, technically, Xavier's the oldest in the party.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, but
You're
that
the mother kangaroo.
If we
Doesn't
ever
seem
come
about
across a wood
maturity,
bridge,
though.
if we ever come across a wood bridge, I want to play Styx.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Sorry.
No worries.
I
I'm gonna
get it.
say
I'm
will
ready.
end
all
up-
I'm
we
gonna, all
will-
I'm gonna point out is just
Voice.
don't tell Cell because they just might call you Daddy as a joke.
Hold on.
So-
we went on a tangent.
as
Anyway.
you guys are approaching the temple, that is what you see. That the mouth of the temple looks like that.
Right.
I see that
So-
image, and it kind of feels like the hyenas from the Lion King are gonna come out.
It does kind of have that feeling, doesn't it?
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So Xavier realizing that after a few steps that the bullets are jingling, and I'm like, ah, motherfucker, write that and secure it. and goes out of stealth, approaching the rest of the people. So
everybody watches as Xavier grabs his bullet bag and then stands up straight and then walks over to you after moving his bullets because all of your passive perceptions were high enough to see him. So you watch as he just kind of unstealths and walks up to you like nothing happened, like you weren't watching him be a weirdo for a solid 20 minutes.
Nah,
You're like a virgin in a brothel.
Except I'm not. Anyway.
You trying being stealthy again? You didn't do very good.
Yeah,
respectfully, I love you, Reaper. Fuck off.
Thank you.
The trick is you have to use your
Hold up.
Oh, inferior.
You just. Wait, what's Tessa's passive?
All right, warm kitty, soft kitty, little ball of fur. Anyway.
What is Tessa's passive right now?
Pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
Is it better than 21 right now? Is the real question.
No
it's
one
not
has
better
a
than a
passive
21.
Better than 21 at level 2. No one. You actually can't build it.
Variant Human says otherwise.
Yeah, Variant Human does say that. But anyway.
None of you are Variant Humans, are you?
Anyway, Xavier secures, ties a little tightly the bullet bag just so it doesn't jiggle as much. So anyway, we're going to enter this gestures to fucking skull.
So I do have a 21 on my stealth right now, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna whisper and Tessa's gonna be like, "What was that about being inferior?" Real quick.
Yeah, you hear a little eep, like a kind of girlish eep. As she jumps out of her skin, because of course Cell went full invisible on her.
Nope.
And
Is it still a tiefling?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the tiefling.
A tiefling with a does this tiefling have a tail?
All tieflings
A really long tail. Really long.
So Tessa's statement about having a tail makes them
superior.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's completely wrong. And I love how everybody's calling her out on it.
So Xavier's like, well, so we have to go into this.
Yes.
You know, fucking architecture is creepy. Anyway,
You did really good job on it.
They did
No,
mention it's a
lovely.
cursed temple.
Skulls in my culture hold all the knowledge, and you drink from them.
You?
Gross.
You
Skulls?
have points that may be wrong or right. I will not say which now.
Hold on. Niafta, what'd you say?
Uh-huh.
What'd you say?
It's not gross if you wash them properly.
Oh.
Tessa agrees vehemently with that. Yes, understand. You will be hero in my tribe.
Reeve slowly looks at Tessa and is like, you don't wash them?
No, we wash, but you after a night of drinking, and you forget sometimes, and it gets a little smelly. But
Is she lying about washing them? I need to know.
You can insight check
Roll
that.
an insight check, Tessa. Roll a persuasion check.
12.
Well, her persuasion isn't all that high, but sure. Hold on.
Gets a 13.
20. And suddenly my character sheet just vanished from the ether. Give me a second.
Feel like that sometimes, TBH.
I really do. Oh my god, what the hell?
I am going
I literally am not on my character sheet anymore. Okay, there we go. Character sheet, and you said persuasion.
Persuasion.
Alright.
Imagine being
I mean, why would they lie about that? That seems kind of weird that they would lie about that.
Right. So anyway,
I have to do it. I have to do it just to see if I'm stupid.
That's fine.
What's that sound?
I'm stupid.
Imagine being vulgar just for vulgar's sake. Holy shit.
anyway.
I know, right?
As I was saying, dears. So we have no fucking. Yo, disembodied voice. What's up with the music change?
It's music change. What do you want?
Alright, Xavier's just talking to
Xavier,
himself.
you're getting distracted. It's just a scroll. We raid scroll, we make
Oh no,
food
no,
or
no.
money, whichever.
No, I'm completely for going into that motherfucker.
It's creepy, is what you said. Need I remind you that it is a cursed temple?
Yeah, so,
I'm going to start walking towards the entrance and searching through the notes, and stealthily, of course, and not go in, but look through the notes to see if there's any actual traps or anything that we would need to worry about.
So, as I was saying,
Sounds like a good idea.
Tessa, you want to have a first go at all the motherfuckers that may be possibly in there?
Or I get to go first?
Aye.
Yeah, you see her do like that little like MMA hop, you know, where she kind of like shakes her arms out and kind of hops back and forth. She's like, "Okay, I got this."
Cell clears their throat as they're at the entrance.
I know.
Looking through the book.
Tessa does that little like girlish eep again, and then just goes, Why do I not notice you? You are like horns and girl and boy and."
Yeah, but when he's done, you can go first, dear. You can go first.
Yeah, I guess.
Commander, do you want me to follow after her?
Hold up, excuse you.
I said commander, not captain.
Are you talking to who, by the way?
Xavier.
The guy with the
probably.
gun.
The guy that's giving the orders.
Wow.
No, I'm not ordering anybody. I'm just making suggestions. If y'all follow them, cool. Yeah.
Are there any
Feel free.
mentions of traps or what kind in this booklet?
There's mention of all kinds of dangers.
Xavier just subtly pulls out a button and presses it, and you hear a faint, "That was easy."
Please,
I'm just
please
rippling
let
through the
that be
journal
canon.
to figure out.
Reeves approaches the "that was easy" button and starts like poking it over and over again.
The
That was
only
easy.
thing you can
That-
discern with
that was easy. That was easy.
the only thing you can discern with any actual information that's useful or relevant is the path is patrolled by skeletons. They have been ordered by Captain Blackheart to look for anyone trying to steal the treasure and kill them.
Ooh. All right then.
That is all the actual
must say
information
something.
you have.
How do they know if we're trying to steal the treasure? What if we're just trying to say hello?
I mean, we killed
You
10
have no
already.
idea. But you also get the
We're
feeling
just
that no one comes to this island without desire for the treasure.
Do you think the skeletons that are guarding this temple are stronger than the ones that we fought earlier?
Could be very
Do you
possible.
want me to answer that with a straight answer?
Yes.
Then most
No,
likely.
actually, can you bend your answer a little bit?
There's a 75% chance.
Okay.
I'm just digging around and trying to find a series of loose pebbles and rocks and weights and stuff
So-
like that and put them in my little backpack.
Okay. Roll a investigation check.
I'll get right on that.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say.
Do you want one of us
I didn't want to
control
call
your
anybody
character
out.
sheet?
I got it. 13. Alright. So you do see some pebbles and stuff that you can put to use.
Is there any sand? I do have a water skin that is empty right now.
I have returned. I have been robbed of a Snickers bar. Fuck!
No!
Well, I guess you're not going to be you when you're hungry.
So Xavier, you have to make a new character now.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're not satisfied.
But I got chips. I have stolen chips from somebody else, so I'm good.
You're valid.
The law of equivalent exchange
Yes, there
at its finest.
some sand around the edge of the pond.
I'm going to fill up one of my water skin, the empty water skin that had the booze in it, with some sand.
Okay.
It's contaminated.
I mean, it's mostly murky, sandy-ish water, but I mean, you're mostly able to get it just how you want it.
Okay, just trying to fill it up so that it has a little bit of heft to it. more so than a rock
Wait, are
would.
you telling me that you dumped out the rest of the alcohol and filled it with murky sand water?
No,
The only one.
Drank
The
we
only
we
one.
finished it.
Yeah,
We easily
Okay.
finished it.
Okay.
Between 3 alcoholics, I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna say
so,
it lasted less than an hour.
Between Xavier, Cell, and Tessa. Oh fuck yeah.
you do so. You get to the mouth of the cave, and as you look in, you have dark vision. Yes, 60 feet.
I should, yeah.
At the end of your dark vision, you see that it's a long tunnel extending as far as your vision can see. You also see that at the end of the tunnel, the roof of it starts to slope downward.
Oh yeah, we're going underground.
It's a gradual slope. It's not like, drop, but it's a gentle sloping.
Since we don't have a rogue, I will do the arbitrary. I check for traps.
All right, and then I will roll you an
We
investigation.
have a rope.
I will roll you an investigation check. No, he's saying
No,
you
we
don't
do have
have
an
one.
I was gonna face check it, but
You don't see any traps or anything that would be, noticeable. However, the pathway you guess is about 60 foot long. It's a square stone passageway. And it's 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall.
I'm gonna toss the water skin out into the middle and check a couple rocks down the hallway.
All right. Well, let me roll dexterity checks then for throwing that check. Well, hot damn, you rolled fairly well. So yeah, you
Nat 20, 11, nat 20.
Yep. So 23, 11, 23. So you, and the water skin lands pretty good, about 20 feet in, give or take. The rocks go a little bit further, but one rock goes all the way to the other end of the passageway.
Oh, I meant to cast light on one of them. Fuck.
Well, sucks to be you. As
I'll cast light on a rock and chuck it. Try and chuck
Alright.
it all the way down.
If the natural one tosses it. 2 feet.
this one gets about a little more than halfway down the tunnel as you, and it does create some light to see by. Although I don't think any of you don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
That would be a negative, sir. We
Well,
all
dark
have
vision is only up to 60 feet, so we could technically see farther, maybe?
Mhm.
I was gonna say
We all
all
have
of you
dark
have dark
vision.
vision
Yeah, we do.
because
No.
finally there's a D&D group that's actually sensible.
well, it's just because Variant Human is too good. Now with Tasha's,
So
shameless plug, you no longer have to get the feat and choose between dark vision anymore. So nobody will ever
Right.
pick Variant Human again.
You
It's
always take dark vision.
Yeah,
So,
now you're gonna always take it with the Origins.
So Brent, what you're saying is finally Whitehill is playing a character that has dark vision.
Do you not play?
This is your
characters?
first
Oh yeah, the turtle doesn't have dark vision.
Tortle, Enjamon
Yeah, the
normally
Tortle
doesn't have it.
No,
Yes,
Injimon
yes,
has
yes.
snow vision, which is a little different, but it's still another vision.
This is your first character
Came into
who has dark
really
vision.
usefulness when we were in the snow. Anyway, so yeah, you throw it about a little more than halfway down the hallway. The rock you threw to the other end, though, you hear it go as it's clattering down what you assume are stairs.
Huh.
Right. So let's go in.
Should be
And I
good.
actually take out both my pistols because we're going to be a little bit on close quarters. Let's go.
I'm just gonna end the light on the rock and start picking up the stuff.
Okay.
Alright. So Tessa's gonna take the lead now that we're actually going in.
Uh-huh.
Kind of bumping Cell very gently and like moving him behind him. It's like, you stay here. I want you to be safe, so stay behind me.
We don't want
We're-
you being a damsel in distress after all.
Yeah, Reeves saying that. Let's treat that as in character, please.
Everything you guys say in your character voices, and I assume that very specifically, unless you start the sentence with "Hey DM" or "This is out of character," is considered in character. I reserve the right to fuck you with that at any point in time.
Sure.
Oh no,
That
you have
was-
done that. You
That
have
was
done that plenty.
that was one of 2 rules I stated at the beginning of the campaign. And
I do remember that.
And that is one of my 2 rules that are always in effect.
So
Fine, more
I
in
kind
Reeve's
of like
term,
I follow closely behind Tessa, just because it makes more sense to have the 2 very tanky people facing
One-
the enemy.
either in
I-
front or one in the back and one forward.
I tug on Valor's arm and be like, "Get, you're gonna want to bring up the rear." Actually, technically, Tessa should bring up the rear. So, let's get.
I want to go first. I want to fight everything. You guys have a bromance back there, okay? A
Nani?
bromance. And then she looks at Cell like up and down again. Kind of.
Cell at this point is almost livid, and you just see like an ice spike form in their hand. Just
There's a
What-
little
what-
bit of like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you because we are friends. But she still
I
kind of
bet-
pushes you back towards them as she goes forward.
I'll be
I-
behind Tess. Pistols forward.
I'm behind too.
So I need an exact marching order. It is 10 feet, so you could walk 2 abreast.
So Tessa's
Breath.
definitely in the front.
Okay.
Oh no, Tessa's going solo forward.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not
why not?
walking beside. I'm not walking beside.
Tessa solo forward, then Xavier and Reeve, and then Niafta and Cell, and then Valor in the back.
Diamond
Yes.
formation.
Yay! I did it.
Actually, I can't see the map either, actually.
not a
if
map.
There's anything to see.
There's nothing
Okay,
on the
cool.
map.
There's nothing to see yet. Got it.
So
You have stared into the void, and the void said, "Snaggies."
Hey,
there's no map.
Midnight's not
There's
here.
no map to see, Laura. So you're all good.
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
Um,
I thought the void always said get bent.
I mean,
No, the void said,
might-
"Snackies. Can I have a snacky?" I've been a very good void.
The void actually might
Are
say,
you
"Stop!
Xavier?"
Stop watching me, you pervert." But
Just
so
extended.
go
amount of time
ahead
that we've been
and,
looking at each other.
Tessa, since you're in the lead, go ahead and roll a perception check, please.
Cool. I will pass this as wonderfully as I do everything else because I'm Tessa.
Fucking
Woohoo.
god!
Was that okay?
So that's a nat 20 for a total of 24 because, of course, the dice work with Callie when she fucking says shit like that.
Remember that one time though I got 2 double nat 1s on Kimiko
Yes, I
after getting like natural 20
remember that when
back
you
to back.
fucking and you were drinking the nightshade liquor and you got fucked up.
Double nat 1s.
Yeah,
It can't be. It can't
after
be
you
worse than the
just
3
said-
nat runs I rolled back to back.
yeah. But after you literally
I
just said,
disadvantage.
"I'm the best at drinking."
Oh god, yeah, no, that was hilarious. Anyway, so
But so, as you guys
Three
get
nat
about
ones.
halfway down the hall, you tilt your head as you realize that holes in a wall are natural. However, 4 of them, side by side, and look to be smoothly carved, are not natural.
You don't say.
Is this at the entrance or is this near the base where
Halfway
the
down the
stairs are?
hallway.
So
Mhm.
you see Tessa like paw at it for a moment. Go. This be a trick against the wall, and then I'm going to look for like maybe a pressure point or
Roll an
like
investigation.
I obviously a investigation check to balance it out.
Nope. You're scratching at the holes and then you're scratching along the tile floor and you just can't seem to see anything.
Yeah.
No, the floor is
Tessa's
tiled,
going
right?
to use a little logic here, though, because there is a little logic
Yes.
here from the perception check.
Mhm.
It's probably right across from that, because the trigger would be right where you're going to walk, so probably on the last few steps.
Roll me an
So
intelligence
the floor is
check
tiled,
with
right?
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
So which one? Investigation?
No, intelligence check with disadvantage.
Intelligence check with disadvantage.
I mean, you
wait,
could
does
also
Tessa point this
inform
out
us.
to anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
she
my
did
own
mention
then
that.
I will.
Okay, even
I'll
with
easily
disadvantage,
just-
it's just 12.
Then I'll easily just walk up and drop my bag of sand in like direct line with it onto the tiles.
Okay, so
Each one
Tessa,
individually.
you are able to make that assumption successfully.
Yeah.
But Sel, as you drop your sand, boom, nothing happens.
Just a point of note here. Do you think these pilots are really smart enough to reset the traps?
Maybe
Maybe
they
not,
were
but,
already used?
They had to get through
I
here
don't
somehow.
want to risk it.
If you really think that way, Valerie, you can always walk in front.
How are the holes laid out?
Whatever guards the temple is run by magic.
Second
it's
point of
probably
note.
reset.
I don't walk.
With heights.
So the whole thing is 10 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
The dart holes, because that's what you're assuming there are, because Tessa rolled a fucking nat 20 on
Nat
that
20.
thing. And they're not big enough for spears to fit through. Like, the holes for a dart are pretty, obvious.
Could I Tessa now having a good idea of this now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the 4 holes are like above me, right?
They're on the wall about arm level with Tessa. So
Oh,
she,
okay,
were
cool.
to
So
hold
yeah,
her
she'll just
arms
get on all
straight out.
4s and just start pressing around the ground all over the place, just above the holes, or just below the holes, I meant.
I will say that as you lower yourself, you are noticing that there are more holes.
Ooh.
Those were
Okay.
what you caught at eye level, and as you sink down, there are more.
All right. So
so-
she casually gets out because I have a cutlass that I never use.
Also, White, go ahead and finish what you were saying.
So we can see there's the tiling.
Uh-huh.
It does it seem odd? Does it seem elevated? Does it seem elevated in
You
the
have no
tiling in
idea.
front of
Roll
us?
me an investigation check.
Okay.
And
During this time,
Callie,
I
you were
realized
taking
that there
out a
are.
cutlass.
15.
Okay, so he's doing a investigation check. I was gonna take the cutlass and just of course, keep my hand away from all the holes and poke around up front, kind of like a blind man, just kind of poke him.
Okay, Sel?
I have a way to solve all this, as I use shape water to bring the water from the lake all the way up and shove the water as far and deep down into the holes as possible. Just get real deep, penetrate them real deep, and then I'll freeze it.
Okay.
Brent proceeds to read shape
That's actually
water.
a cool solution, actually. I actually really like that.
I was like, wait
That's
a
the
minute,
best.
I have shape water. This is awesome.
This is an unorthodox use. This is why I like certain spells. That's kind of cool. Even if it doesn't work, it's cool.
So I'm going to say that you couldn't move enough water to do that from the lake in here, because eventually you'd have to drop the spell at some point. Unless you froze it into a block and then brought it along, that you could do. But just like liquefying it like kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbendering it, yeah, that's not happening.
So I can't maintain it through more than one turn at a time?
You can't maintain enough to block all 3 holes at one time.
How big are the holes?
The amount of water you would carry, so the way shape water, I imagine it working, is not like you're creating anti-gravity around it. You're causing it to move somewhere and go somewhere as water naturally does. So if you tried to lift it through the air or drag it along the ground, it would eventually be absorbed by the ground, or gravity would cause it to drop like rain.
Well, if that was the case, then I would definitely freeze a 5-foot.
Can I
by 5 foot
can I
by
just
5 foot
read
cube
exactly what it does, just so
I am
we're
reading
we're all
exactly what it does, and that's how
Okay,
I
cool,
interpreted
okay.
what it's saying.
Then in that case, since if that is how that's going to work, then I'm just going to freeze a 5x5 cube, move the 5x5 cube directly to where the entrance, and start doing it that way.
Yes, that you can do.
And by the way, is there the tile? Does it have a little bit of a raise with a 15 investigation?
So what you do see is that the pattern of the tile is off. There's a section where the tile pattern doesn't match anymore, but it's so slight that most casual observers would not catch it. But you also realize that the tile pattern doesn't match across the whole tunnel for this section.
So this tile and the tiles in front of it are different?
So for the 10-foot span, the tile pattern doesn't match for an unknown amount
with the
of
rest of the
footage.
tunnel. Okay.
You can't see that far with your investigation check. You're having to get pretty low and like investigate really closely. You can't see the other end of the tile.
Okay. Can I go to where that tile is and it changes?
Mhm.
I am going to take a baton. And those climbing iron spikes.
Yes.
And jam it in there to try and lift it up.
Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check. And at this time, Nikki, you've now been able to bring a block of ice, melt it back down, and force it into the holes on which one, the bottom or the middle?
I am low while I'm trying to fucking jam this.
So the bottom on all of one side or the middle of all of one side? Is that what the question is?
That is correct.
Can I just do it by sections, all the holes closest to me in a line, and then do it continuously? Back, forward, slowly?
So your thought process is you're going to freeze the water inside the tubes to prevent the arrows, yes?
Not the tubes, more like freezing the arrows and the mechanisms that would launch them.
Right, so in order to do that...
And I guess the tubes also.
So in order to do that, you would have to freeze the tube, the arrow or dart inside of it, and then the mechanism around that, or that launches
Correct.
it. So you, in a 5x5 cube of water, you would have enough water to do all three of the bottom or all three of the middle.
What I'm asking is, instead of height-wise, start with, since you said there's...
Oh, so you want to do like the two vertically? You want to do columns, not rows.
Columns, not rows, correct.
Okay, that you can do, and you would have enough water to do one complete column and then half of another one.
Then I'll just keep doing this until we get all the way to the end, or until Xavier finds a better solution quicker.
Jam the piton in, you do jam it in, but you then notice that as you do, you cause a slight rise, and you notice that there are two plates on either side of the hallway at about the 5-foot mark, about halfway. There's two different plates.
So I managed to shove this in one of them.
Right, under the leftmost plate.
Right.
Just a slight
Tessa, did you want to
suggestion?
Did you want to test that? As I point out the one that was not done by Xavier, but would be triggered by one of the ones that I was frozen. You want to test that real quick for me?
Tessa, are you muted?
Tessie?
Hello?
Callie?
I'm sorry, one more time. I am so sorry. I got muted and then I got confused here.
So just goes up to Tess and goes, "Hey, can you mind testing this one specifically?" Noticing that Xavier is going for a particular one and judging by roughly the pattern.
So she gives a little smile, and you see her hit it with, of course, the cutlass that I'm now.
You could honestly stand on it if you wanted to. I'm pretty sure
she's just being safe. She's being safe and like pushing really hard on it with the cutlass.
So,
one of the frozen ones, of course.
Xavier, go ahead and roll me a D100, please.
Oh boy. Okay.
I have some actual like
6-1.
setting up I have to do, and I'm gonna have you guys help me to make it fair. All right, 61. So let's see that. So I will say that the sack of dirt or sand, muck, and ended up on the leftmost plate, because it did go about halfway down the hall, and was picked up and then dropped. So I will say it was dropped on the leftmost plate by sheer happenstance. So as you press down hard, Tessa, I need you to roll me a strength check, please.
All right. Just straight up strength.
Yes, please, and thank you. Okay. So
That's a 15.
between you pushing down in the sand there, you're able to move it. However, as you do, it catches on the piton and it doesn't press all the way down.
But that's an easy problem to fix, right?
Well, so Xavier just pressed it all the way down. Or
Yeah.
put the piton in there to make sure that it didn't press all the way down.
Huh.
We had two people disabling it from two methods. We had one who disabled the plate.
Yeah, one to
disabled the
trigger it and one
actual
to
item.
stop it from triggering.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tessa will just smile and say, "Oh, same solution."
Oh, so it works. Okay, we'll just do this slowly for a little bit. Sound good?
Yeah, but pointing it out, of course, to the rest of the group. But as I'm guessing we're moving on.
There is
Yeah,
still
we're
another.
moving on, of course.
So you can disable the other plate, or you can just pass through on the one that's already disabled.
I mean,
single
Because
file.
one's already disabled, so yeah, let's just pass through the one that's already disabled.
I actually will be on the side of disabling the other one if we actually need to make a quick fucking escape. And we
All
don't get
right,
shot.
all right. You tell me what to do, and I do it.
So
I moved my
Xavier,
block of ice.
if you take another piton, who just dropped?
Emil,
Oh, we another camera.
Emil is going getting me.
Okay.
Well, if
The
this is the
base,
case
get
and we've
the-
decided
get
this,
So
I do the same thing I did before with freezing the 5-foot cube and moving in and freezing the
Okay.
other bits.
and Xavier, go ahead. You have another piton, I take it.
I have 10, now 9.
Okay, so if you want to jam another one in the other plate, you can do so.
I will do so, sir.
This one does.
If
Yes, Vex.
if it pleases everybody, I can just trigger it and tank it.
No, what the fuck?
No, we made the effort to be
The objection
safe.
to that plan was you don't know how it reload, if it can reload or if it can reset itself. That was the objection to the tanking it plan. NAFTA.
Because yeah, Tessa was on board with that too.
NAFTA brought up the fact that you guys don't know how it reloads or if it can reload, so you don't know if it can reset.
Cell brought up that it was a stupid idea by being sarcastic.
Would it not also make sense that there would be a switch on the other side of the trap to disable it?
Well, that's
Not
what the water's for.
necessarily.
Also, that's what the water would be for, or the freezing
Mike,
of it.
this is not Skyrim, alright? Damn.
What's Skyrim?
Good question.
No, from the rim of the sky, you cannot disable traps. I mean, they're all the way up there. I mean, how is that a thing?
Shove the other piton.
Science says that.
This actually doesn't require a check because you elevated the other one enough that you can actually kind of slip it under.
There are no more holes to freeze anymore, I'm assuming? I can't-
No, actually. So on the left side, there were 8 holes. 4 middle, 4 bottom. On the right side, there are also 8. 4 middle, 4 bottom.
Okay.
And so you did freeze holes on the right side just as you did the ones on the left, and the right plate was disabled. So now you guys can continue on. At the end of the tunnel is a staircase that leads about 20-ish feet down.
Alright,
guess I'll also
Tessa's
take
gonna
this
be
time
the
to
hero
freeze,
again.
I guess I'll also take this time to freeze another 5-foot cube of water and bring it down with me.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
That will last an hour.
Don't you have a water skin?
But that's my personal water.
I have several water skins.
One's filled with sand and muck right now.
Right.
So, I am actually now going to pull you over to a map.
Woo woo!
Okay.
Can someone stream that so I can see the map?
Okay, I'm not sure how to do this, so...
Brent's streaming it, so just go into his stream.
Yeah.
Well, so
I'm on my phone right now, so I can't do that.
yeah,
Not easily.
He can't access Twitch easily, and Twitch does burn a lot of cell phone juice.
This will not be the case next time we do this, since we do have in 2 weeks we will be able to do it again. But before Brent gets to hop on out. But yeah, because I'll be out of place. Currently in New Orleans right now.
I will share the OBS and stream that.
Okay.
So, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Did I bring you all over to the map? Yes, I did. Oh, shit. Changed the map on you. Okay.
Fuck!
As you guys are descending down, you descend the stairs into the temple and enter a dark room with odd angles, roughly 30 feet wide and 25 feet at its deepest, with a 15-foot high ceiling. Across the room, a short staircase ascends to a raised antechamber.
Okay.
Cell, did you say you ended light on that rock, or did you pick it up as you came down?
I ended light on the rock after I threw it.
Okay.
And then I picked it back up.
Okay. No one has a light source, correct?
Yeah, nobody here has... I mean, not one lit, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, but Xavier, as they go down, like,
Alright. This room's fucking freaky. Just put the obtusity of this room now. And just in case we need a little more color, in case we need to see, I take one of my torches out.
I hand a rock. I hand a glowing rock to Tessa and ask her to chuck it on the other side of the room.
I thought you ended light on the rock. Or did you just recast it?
I'm recasting it.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm up to date with everybody.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so as you light your torch, you notice that lighting the torch causes a hyper-realized shadow of a skull to appear in the center of the room.
what the drongo?
That's pretty fancy.
Do you have
Tessa,
dynamic
take a note
lighting
for
on
me.
this one?
I do.
I don't
Tessa,
think
take a note for me.
I don't think I'm on that map.
You are on the very back.
Yeah, I'm not having dynamic lighting there, pal.
No, your map's black for some reason. Give me a second. Because your token doesn't have vision for some reason. Do you not have dark vision? There's no way.
Yeah.
Yanti don't have dark vision. The last
They
time I
do.
checked. They do?
Yeah.
I think they do.
Okay. For some reason, it
yeah.
just wasn't saved to your character. Give me a second. I'm gonna make a quick edit on your character then.
I
I'm gonna
am
remove that.
definitely going to take this time
And, then I'm
and just be
gonna
like, Tessa, mental note,
use
figure out how to superimpose shadows onto the bow.
If anyone would like to try and figure out how the fuck it's happening, I mean, you can.
Oh yeah, I will.
You can make a roll
Because
for that.
yeah,
What would you
roll?
like us to roll?
Anyone who is trained in it can roll an Arcana check.
Oh,
Woo!
no.
That'd be me.
trained. Nah, I'm good though.
Pretty please.
Not trained in it.
19.
19?
So
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
that's fine. So you're realizing that the shadow is being cast by necromantic magic.
Ooh, what kind of necromantic magic?
That's all you know from that, is that whatever's casting this shadow and making the shadows from your light source bend that way, it's caused by necrotic magic.
Would I, as a paladin, Oh wait, there is something I can do as well.
You
Could I
can
tell if
divine
it's-
sense, yes.
Can I tell if it's
Divine
harmful in
sense.
nature?
Necrotic magic is almost always harmful in nature.
Oh, I mean, like, is this particular effect harmful to us directly in nature?
You wouldn't know that with just an Arcana check.
If I tossed a rock there, could I tell if it affects material or anything like that?
Sure, you toss a rock into it.
You know what? I'll go to my backpack and pull a little cloth out
Okay.
from my other set of clothes.
Mhm.
I'll rip some off, tie it onto the rock, and toss it.
Okay.
Since that's more. Since
You're trying
fabric
to
is
you're
made
trying
of
you're trying to
living-
see if it's organic material. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So 60 feet is about there. One thing's first. You do land it in the shadow that's being cast, and you're going to watch it for a second. Vex, as you concentrate, you don't sense anything.
By the way, Xavier just looks around the corner and just drops the torch on the corner, still burning.
Which corner, left or right
On
corner?
the left side corner. All
right. So
But say,
right here.
what was
Yeah.
Tessa's passive perception again?
She has 14. Xavier has 15.
14. It'd be only for Tessa in particular.
Yeah.
Then Tessa, you would definitely know this is my dancer's outfit, or it was ripped from my dancer's outfit.
And she is not here.
He is not
Tessa
here
went to the washer.
at the moment. But that is good to know. We will certainly tell her when she gets back. So you toss in the rock and the cloth and are watching it. You don't see anything happen to it. Vex, you don't sense anything. What would anyone else like to do?
I'm going over yon.
Okay. As you approach,
I'm keeping well the fuck away. I am hugging a fucking wall. I'm not approaching that skull.
Tessa.
Yeah.
You saw Sal rip some cloth from his dancer's outfit and throw it and a rock into the center of this skull shadow.
Got it.
So as
Nothing
you go
happened?
over, no, nothing happened to it. Xavier, so you go over there. Niafta, what are you doing?
I am just. I don't know. I'm trying to reconsider like the space that I have to move because we're like in some sort of corridor, are we?
Yes, you're at the bottom of the stairs that led into this
Okay.
chamber, and this is your antechamber, and this is the antechamber in front of you.
Okay. So, what
Hi.
I'm thinking is that as we are descending, we might need a little light. So if we can like turn on a torch or
There
make
was
some fire.
Xavier did turn on a torch, and he dropped it in this corner of the room, so there is some
Okay.
light.
And
And
Tessa has a lit rock in their
yeah,
hand.
Tessa
whenever
has
they
a
want to throw it
glowing
to the
rock
other
in
side.
her hand, and the shadows in the room are forming this skull.
Oh, I see.
Oh my.
Whenever Tessa
So-
wants to, Cell did ask
Mm.
Tessa to toss it to the other side of the room.
Yep. I will do so here in a moment, but just letting
Yeah.
others
Okay.
do their thing.
So,
But it's not that we can fight these shadows, can we?
no, it doesn't appear it's something you can fight because you don't. A, you don't even know how it's being created, and B, it doesn't appear
Right.
hostile. It's just there.
So
There's
what
the
I want
torch.
to do is just like get into this room
Okay,
and see what else happens. Like I
go
would
ahead
like
and
to-
move your token wherever you would like to be in this room.
Why are skulls always seen as creepy?
There.
Nope.
Like it's just a body part. Like it's not even
Like-
flesh.
There.
Well, usually when you pull off the skin on things, it's scary.
Valor, are you entering this room at all?
Hmm.
Can I just lurk in the shadows
on the outer shadows that is created by the torch. I just lurk there in the corner.
So I will say this: there are no other shadows in this room.
Oh, there are no other shadows. Okay.
Every shadow in this
Just the
room is
skull
being
one.
absorbed to form this skull.
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh. So it's just the skull shadow? Is that what I'm getting at?
Yes.
It's Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, but by the way, Xavier just just standing in the corner there. He's just pointing pistols at the other entrance to this room.
Yep. Valor.
I believe that this particular shadow should be avoided. And it's the shadow itself. Like, it is an actual, like... would you consider it a three-dimensional object?
No. Shadow.
It's safe to step into
Shadows
if that's
are-
what you're asking.
Shadows are 2-dimensional.
But I say it's safe
More-
to step into if that's what you're asking. This is absolutely fine. There's nothing technically bad about this shadow that
It
would harm
just
you
looks
directly.
creepy.
Correct.
So, you're saying that because you've tested it?
He threw a rock with a piece of cloth wrapped around it in the center of the shadow. And it didn't do anything to it.
Could you maybe try and retrieve it back?
I also did take a few checks involving it as well.
Okay.
When I say that it's
all
effectively
clear, sir.
harmless, it's fine.
Okay, so you go there. Tessa, what are you doing?
So yeah, Tessa being
Don't
the
move, Xavier.
so here,
Okay, Tessa.
Here.
Okay.
here, and towards the end of the room as I'm holding the rock.
Uh-huh.
I know he said to throw it, but it's like she's planning on moving up anyway.
Mhm.
Of course, I can't go in between the two on the map. Just a sec here. It wouldn't let me like move forward. There we go. And then right about there. She looks at the skull and just kind of merely, gives it a lazy like okay
So
kind of look.
So here's what's going to happen. All of you who moved into the room, at
Mhm.
some point you were within 5 feet of that skull. Every point
I am.
you were within 5 feet of that skull, you are feeling sick and you feel weak.
Okay.
As you're within 5 feet of that skull.
Got it.
But there was no effect on the
Correct.
organic material.
Correct. There was not. However, at this point, everyone can hear the sound. Everyone whose passive perception is higher than 12, which I think is
Hey, that me.
everybody.
I don't remember my last
Yeah.
perception check.
No,
I
it's your
think that's
passive
passive.
perception, Niafta. So if you look on your character sheet at the very bottom of your skills, right before it gets to your flute, lute, and shalm tool proficiencies, there's a box that says passive perception, and it's a 12.
Oh, okay.
So everyone
Alright.
with a passive perception of 12 or better does hear the clacking sound of bones running on this tile as you all see 4 skeletons break into the room. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
I mean,
Right.
we were
I have
expecting
to
it to happen
back all the way.
eventually.
This is something. Let
You
me.
coming?
There we go. Okay.
Wrong one.
Holy shit. Okay.
That's not a skelly, man.
Okay. Please let me select my character again.
I rolled a 15. And I got a 24. I am fast.
Can you roll my initiative,
Yes.
Mr. DM, sir?
Yes, give me but a moment. Need
One
to-
of those don't look like the others.
They all look like each other.
Tessa's gonna take a break.
Now
Yikes.
let's Unfortunately, I couldn't get this damn thing to size to the Roll20 grid. And I
You're
didn't
doing your
want
best,
to.
and
And I
that's
didn't
what
want to
matters.
recreate this obnoxiously shaped map.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
You're valid.
Oh, question on the level up. Do we get back our resources or no?
Yes.
Did I say that?
I don't
Radiation resistance.
actually know that. I know you get HP back, but
You get HP back and you gain any new spell slots, but you don't gain back any old ones that you've already used. So I'm going to say no, you don't gain back any resources.
okay, so are we counted as having a short rest when we were hanging by the water?
Yes, I will allow you to count that as a short rest.
Cool.
If that is
okay.
the case, can you roll a d4 for me then?
You already have max sorcery points.
Well, if that was the case, and I don't have max spell slots
You
because
do
of the
have
thing.
max spell slots. You didn't cast any spells during that, did you?
He
Uh,
did cast a
last-
bunch of magic
last
missiles.
fight- You did say that we got all our spell slots back after that thing. That's why
Did
I
I?
put it all the way. Yep.
You said you did. I believe you actually did say it counts as you have. You counted as having a long rest.
I have a different resource pool, so I have no idea.
That's the only reason why I asked.
Then if I did say that, and I will go back and rewatch the tape, but if I did say that, for now you can count it as you having the resources there, Tessa.
Okay, so I just have both my rages. Is
Yeah,
essentially what I'm asking.
just because it was called, just because I can't remember off the top of my head, I'm gonna just go ahead and give it to you.
Okay.
And
Got
then
it.
next time I will make 100% sure of this.
I'll say yeah, because if that wasn't the case, then I would definitely have spent my sorcery points to get another spell slot back, and then get the sorcery points back, and then get my spell slot back.
Yeah, but all right, all right. So Xavier, you're first, and you have avoided. You guys have all avoided a surprise round because, thankfully, for the most part, you were all fairly quiet.
Yeah.
Right. So,
House.
I see these two at the top of the stairs. I see like the leg and the arm of another one. So I know there's at least three.
Real quick, Brent,
Yes.
where am I on the order?
You
order?
are 10, so you are
Near the bottom.
6th.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
And I will go. Fucking hell! All right. And I have made sure to put in my earplugs.
Which in this day and
That
age
might
are
be
like
important.
wads of cotton.
Yep. And action and bonus action to shoot at the skeleton that I can fully see that's near Valor.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your first one. And just for the audience at home, I will actually light up what every individual character can see.
Okay, so did
So
you
double- So
did you
double
take
27.
the one that lets you use your modifier on your second
Uh,
attack?
I made it so I only have to click the damage once. 'Cause
Yeah,
it has-
but when you dual wield your bonus attack to get your modifiers.
I know. So if you see, it's straight 13 because the first has modifier, the second doesn't.
Oh, okay. I see what
Yes.
you're saying. Yeah.
Yes, I do see.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you did rig it up. Okay, cool. I was just curious.
Yeah, because that is
Nothing wrong with
a concern. But so the first shot, bada bing and bada boom. So yes, at 25 plus 2,
It's double 27.
Yeah, so a
Double
total of
27.
27 will hit the one you can fully see. You said.
Yeah, the one that's nearby Valor that I can fully see.
So the one to the left, I believe. Correct.
Yes, sir. This one.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So you do hit it, and it does
13 damage.
It does 13 damage. You do notice that these particular skeletons seem to be a little hardier, as those shots didn't do what you thought they should do in terms of damage. But it did still hurt them. Or hurt him, rather. Or it. I don't particularly care. It hurt the skeleton.
Fair.
Okay, so which one did it hurt?
The one
Front
here,
left?
The front left one.
For 13, yeah?
Maybe. You're not sure the exact amount.
And yeah, finish, but and just do the reload for both my pistols because I ignore that shit.
You are a gunslinger.
I
So,
hate that 19
pirate
and 18-year-old
skeleton.
skeletons.
This pirate skeleton is going to run over here.
No.
And he's going to take a swing at Valor. Because the big snake is the bigger threat here. Or so it thinks. Does a 16 hit
It's
you,
wrong.
Rex?
Does a what hit?
16.
No.
Okay. So its cutlass clangs off your armor fairly uselessly.
I kind of like look down at him, look back up, look back at my armor, look up at him. Really?
He goes, huh? This one actually speaks. How dare you break in here, treasure hunter? This is ours!
Do I look like a treasure hunter to you?
According to him, he thinks you do.
Fair point.
You backstab the skeleton.
I don't know why else you're here.
Knowledge.
I mean, okay.
Everyone just looks at Valor.
I'll take his cut then, sure.
12 will not hit you either, Valor,
No.
as this one
No.
coming up.
If you're
love
just here for
y'all.
knowledge, I'll take your cut and you can have my half
You
for
ain't
knowledge.
taking no one's cut, Mike. You ain't taking no one's cut.
Niafta, it is now your turn. Laura!
Uh-oh. Oh, it's your turn.
Uh-oh.
I
Did we lose Laura?
remember.
Yeah, that was a very long pause, like long silence.
It's your turn there, Laura. You see 2 skeletons have entered the room, and there's 2 more coming from the upper antechamber.
Alrighty, so I'm in certain distance, right? I would like to use my crossbow.
Okay. Which one would you like to shoot at?
This one, the one that is like right next to Kali.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your crossbow.
Alright. Wait, what is it? Hand crossbow.
Ooh. Roll me.
Oh,
On the dice roller, Laura,
Yeah,
I'm glad
go
I'm not
ahead
in
and
line
roll
of
me
sight.
a D100.
100.
Balance has been restored.
So
I don't like that balance. I don't like that balance even more.
go ahead and roll me another attack roll, please,
Oh
Laura.
God.
Another one?
Yeah, roll
It's
another
okay, guys. I'm safe.
Oh.
I'm not
100?
within line of sight.
one. No, roll me a hand crossbow attack.
Okay. What is it?
Oh, Brent, question. Has it been 8 hours since our last fight?
Yes. Or no, not since the one with that big group of skeletons. No.
Okay, awesome. Then I should still have
So
mage armor.
so Tessa,
Oh God.
you hear a twang, and then next to your foot, you see a bolt just across the
So the
floor.
way I'm gonna roleplay this, Tessa,
Everyone's trying to shoot you.
like in the middle of like combat, turns over and starts yelling at Reeve, and then realizes
It's not-
it's a bolt.
Yeah.
I think kind of does the head tilt towards
The slow
Niafka.
turn.
But is too busy fighting to make it an issue.
Really?
I love how you assumed it was me.
Yeah,
One
exactly.
time.
In character,
It was
that's
one
how
time. It was one time. It was an
we
accident.
Exactly.
Cell is just rubbing their eyes, just like.
So
I did not see that.
that was your action. What would you like to do for your bonus action?
My heroes.
I'm going to give. Hold on.
Bardic
Where's the
inspiration
map?
on
Okay.
Tessa as an apology.
Why can't
Yeah.
they be like Xavier when they shoot everybody thinks?
Yeah. Yes, on Tessa.
Okay.
because, gee, if at least that's gonna help to to dash my next arrow. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, to not
The-
murder you.
Yeah, the apology seems to kind of pacify Tessa as she, is too busy dealing with the skeletons and stuff. But the apology means a lot, and you see her kind of like shrug it off.
Question, Laura. How do you pass on bardic inspiration?
I am going to make a song from my apology.
Make a song.
Sorry. Sorry.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
That's great. Go ahead.
I'm
So
sorry.
you do indeed have your D6, right, Laura, for bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a D6 bardic inspiration there, Tessa. When it gets to your turn, if you want to use it.
Sure thing.
Oh.
That was
Laura,
great.
that's adorable.
Well, so believe it or not, there's actually a song called the Apology Song, and it's just it's apologizing.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's from the Book of Life. You can look it up after the stream. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
yep.
nice.
Reeve.
I
By the
I
way,
shoot
Book
that.
Book of Life is better than Coco. I'll fight you. Go ahead.
Ooh, I can see
Music was
this
better in
one.
Coco.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hunter's mark this boy right here.
Okay. He is now hunter's marked. He is marked
And,
by the hunter.
I'ma shoot.
Are you
Do
gonna
I
shoot
hit?
the one you marked?
You got a
Yes.
fucking 30? How
Yeah.
the fuck?
Fighting style.
You added Hunter's Mark attack roll, not your damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hunter's mark is to damage, not attack rolls there.
Oh, sorry.
But I will count the 6, or I will count the 4 to your damage.
Okay, my bad. I need to edit that.
Yep.
Let me fix
So it's a
that
13
bot.
too.
Yeah, so it's a 13 to that one. Again, these skeletons seem to be a little hardier, but they are taking damage.
Oh, we can turn it off.
Oh, I don't know how to change it to attack. It just has it as a roll. Unfortunate.
You had it as a global attack modifier, not a global damage modifier.
Oh, I'll get there. I'm learning. I'm struggling. I'll get there.
Yeah. Cool. So,
do that now while.
Yeah. Go. So that was your action. Bonus action. Sell.
I do have a
Incredible
question.
thought.
Is it possible I can move my whole turn to the very end of the initiative order for this?
No, you can only hold an action.
Then I would like to wait until the guy in the back steps up a little bit closer.
Okay, what are you holding?
I'm going to hold ice knife.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you're holding an ice knife, and I assume you're going to launch it at this guy whenever he steps closer?
Yeah, the second he steps around.
Okay.
To Valor, yeah.
All right, cool. So Tessa.
All right. I'm going to take the attack action against the one skeleton right in front of me. The one closest to the skull. And that'll be 2 unarmed strikes, remembering punching, not slashy.
Yes.
So I'm going to do the first one. Does a 25 hit?
It will.
All right. Then here's the damage. Yeah, no rage. So yeah, it'd be 5.
Okay. So
that's the first one.
Yep, that's the first one. He's still standing.
Okay. And then I'm going to do that again. Does a 23 hit? I'm sure it does.
It will.
and 7 damage.
All right.
bludgeoning.
So this particular one, you get up next to him. You pull your claws in because you're a cat. You can do that, and you bah bah,
Mhm.
and he explodes into pieces and scatters throughout the room.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Tess is just gonna do like a 1-2, and then just kind of give this like that little MMA like back and forth. You know, like come on, bring it on, bring it on.
That shit of the.
Why are you doing that to Dust? Kind of dead already.
Kind of overdoing it.
Kind of are. But that's okay.
Tessa, anything
I
else?
didn't have. Sadly, that was my action and bonus action.
Hey,
so,
White, we can hear you digging around for whatever it is you're digging for.
Oh, so. That's nice. Sorry.
So, yeah, I'll just wait.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
Can I actually use my free action and yell at Valor to take a couple steps back?
You can actually.
Yeah.
So
Valor, step back!
Okay.
Back.
So Valor, you
fair-
were just told by Cell to get back.
Okay. I will do so in a moment. Bonus action, Divine Favor. And
Bonus action,
then-
Divine Favor.
Yes.
Paladin spell, it's 1d4 extra radiant damage per minute.
Right. Sorry, it took me half a second. I was like,
That's
wait
a
a minute,
first. That's a first level spell slot.
what?
Yep.
Divine-
Now,
it's Divine Smite. But yes.
Oh,
Why you call
Well-
it Divine Favor? It's Divine Smite.
No, Divine Favor is actually a spell.
it's a
Oh,
level
okay.
2 spell, I'm sure.
It's a level 1.
Oh yeah, it is one.
Divine Favor be a level 1 spell, yeah.
Am I thinking of magic weapon or something?
You might.
Yeah,
be.
you
Magic
think
weapon
magic
is
weapon,
definitely
which is two.
level 2.
and
okay.
then I'm going to. This guy's been hit once before, right?
This guy?
I shot him twice. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna whack, and then expend an extra spell slot for Divine Smite, which gives me another.
You don't need to
D8.
declare it. You don't need to declare it.
You
You
One
can
second.
declare it when you hit. Because
Thank
Divine
you.
Smite.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I was like, doesn't that take an action? I was like,
Yeah,
bonus
you
action?
get to
I was like,
choose
no, it
if
doesn't.
you hit.
So you swing and you miss.
At least it wasn't in that one.
In that case, I'll just move around this guy. This way.
That's the opposite of step back.
So I will say that you can't move that way because there are skeletons in your way. Because the
Cell
battlefield
screaming, "That's the
this skeleton this skeleton hasn't moved yet. So I mean, technically you could move there, but he did say step back. But I mean, that's your choice. Move where you want.
As the knife is slowly forming in his hands.
Move where you want.
I will
Everyone
not
else
feel
shut
sorry
up.
if I hit you because the ice knife is going in that square, basically. That I was putting it.
Everyone else, shut up. That's metagaming. You said step back as a free action, and that's all he knows.
Yep.
Any choice after that is his. So this skeleton now can move.
I hate to call us out on this. That'd be an opportunity attack for the one
It is,
skelly.
and I'm about to make it.
Good. Okay, yeah. I was like, I hate to call us out on it. but-
Does an 18 hit you?
No.
Defense, motherfucker. He's got 19 now.
Yeah.
I got
I
19.
I was
I'm
like,
currently
why
riding-
doesn't it? And I was like, oh wait, yeah, he leveled. He took a fighting style now. Yeah.
It's almost,
Took me a
it's
second.
almost like shields are good.
You're doing your best.
So this guy's gonna step forward and follow you up. Damn treasure hunter! Arse! And he swings at you. A 19 will hit you.
The 19 will hit me.
You take 8 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Oops.
Oops.
I thought we both said that.
He can take it.
This one is going to step up, which now triggers Cell's action.
Ice knife it.
A 22 will hit. So it deals 1 piercing damage.
But
to the
11
one you
cold
hit,
damage.
But 11 cold damage. Let's
To
see.
everything in the area.
So
yeah,
the 3
5
skellies.
5 feet. So, and is it half as much on a?
It's save or suck.
Yeah,
It's save or suck, so it won't do anything.
So the one farthest away, or the one that's now closest to Tessa, is unaffected by the scatter shot. However, these 2 are still hit, and the one that swung at Valor, you watch as its bones freeze over in places, and its skull is shattered by one particularly large chunk of ice, and it falls to the ground dead.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, by the way, the one that gets hit
that
also does make the save as well and does take the damage.
Yeah.
Did I kill that one too?
No, that one saved.
Oh, that one also saved? Got
Yeah.
it.
But still took the 1 piercing.
Yeah, it took
the one piercing though.
That's something that always.
Yeah, no, I would just like to point out that I don't even actually throw it. It just an ice like shard just appears right in their skull and just shatters.
But it is now his turn, and he pulls out his pistol, and he's going to shoot at you, Sal.
Ooh.
Because he saw you do some shady shit. A 19 will hit you.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
That is correct, yes.
You take 10 piercing damage as this boy lines up his shot, and
Xavier's like, not bad.
and he screams, "That's what you get for me, mates, treasure hunter!"
Oh, wow.
Fucking hell! Jesus Christ! Ow!
Hey, Sal, you did say you wanted the bullet.
Ah!
What's Saul's HP?
Not good.
Die.
But anyway, Sal looks pretty fucked up. That hit like upper torso. Like Sal looks hurt. That sucked.
Right.
Xavier, go ahead.
The guy I shot twice that is still up.
Mhm.
I will go. Right.
Okay.
Can you do double hand?
Yes, he can.
I have 2 pistols, and I'm
Yeah.
dual wielding.
Yeah, he has 2 pistols. He doesn't require to reload because gunslingers ignore that quality in firearms, and he has the shot. So,
Double checking it. No.
you're all good.
21 and 16.
That will definitely hit both times.
That's 13 damage. Again.
Total. Nice.
I think he's dead, Jim.
This one
Sure
in
hope so.
particular, no, he hasn't been damaged yet.
Did I shoot him twice?
No, you shot
Yeah,
the
you
one
shot
that
that guy.
died first.
Oh, right.
That's why he died first.
You made that rude, but still made me feel good about myself. Proud of you.
You tried. That's what matters.
Tessa, you were saying something?
Yeah. Oh no, we're good. I was just gonna tell Sel to bite the bullet.
Oof.
In character, of course.
Of course.
And I go after shooting the guy and just chinking parts of his skull away. Like
Bullets! I'm allergic
I
to
mean-
bullets!
I noticed.
all right, mate. You pretty good shot, sir. But you're dead now, so can you please go back to sleep? And I just scoot to this corner to not let the skeleton see me.
Charisma check! Just cuts!
Charisma check?
Yeah, roll it. I want to
Good.
see this for my own amusement.
16.
It's pretty high.
So the pirate looks to you. Hey, when you die, you can join us and we'll have competitions.
Oh God, I love these pirates so much.
From around the corner, you just hear, I might take you up on that if I die here.
But you're probably gonna back to the ground.
This particular pirate, though, rushes up to you, Tessa, and he pulls out a cutlass. You killed me, mate! And he swings at you. A nat 20, holy shit!
Yeah, nat 20 does it.
He's really upset that his buddy died.
They were playing
This is
white
gonna
as
hurt.
dice just a minute ago.
You take 10 points of slashing damage as he just rakes his cutlass across your torso.
All right, so Tessa is actually seriously hurt for once during all this. Because I am not raging.
Nope.
Oh, I thought you were.
No,
she's
I'm
not.
not.
Oh no.
That's the trade-off for doing 2 attacks at this level.
You're so adorable,
no.
Laura. How come you're not raging?
Yeah. I'm not always mad. Now I'm mad.
Now I rage. But so the pirate skeleton does do that. Cannot do anything else. Nyafta, go ahead.
It already did enough.
Yeah, so I want to change my position because I'm like right behind Tessa, yeah, and I don't want to shoot her again, so I'm gonna move a little bit.
Maybe you can
Where would
heal
you-
her?
Where would you like
Way
to
to
move?
apologize?
That is
That
true.
is actually a very good idea.
Fuck, help me!
Yeah, or help the poor mage. Either option's okay.
So,
Can I use my reaction to Cell to get
Yeah, but
behind
the thing
me?
is
So-
that if I wanted to heal somebody, that's gonna be Tessa because she's near me.
I will say this. So you do know that Cell took a shot. You do know that Tessa just took a slash. You can move to heal, back to Cell and heal him. You have enough movement to do that, or you can heal Tessa and then move after. Movement is separate and can be done at any time.
Okay.
So that is your choice.
Also, Cell has been whining pretty loudly.
That's it.
Cell has whined like a little bitch.
Thanks for causing it for them to see us.
Look, you.
Anyway, guys,
You
hush,
take
hush,
But
hush.
the thing is
2/3 of your health
Tessa
in one
right now
swing.
has a skeleton right in front of her, so she's like more exposed.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna help her.
All right. So
Alright.
if you want to cast Cure Wounds on her, you can, because she is within touch
Yeah.
distance.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, should I roll something?
Yes. So on your character sheet, to cast Cure Wounds, it's a spell in your attacks and spellcasting. It's right under
Okay.
Vicious Mockery.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast it on level 2 because I'm level 2.
Do you have level 2 spell slots? No, you only have
No.
level 1 spell slots right now.
But she still rolled max.
Yeah, she rolled max.
So, so for now, we're going to ignore the higher level casting.
Okay.
But you did roll max, so you do heal 12, Tessa, so you are now at full health again.
I would like to point out that whenever Laura rolled a cure wound, she rolled tremendously high.
That is true.
The way
time
I'm
you
gonna
cast
roll
Cure
play
Wounds-
Every
this-
goddamn time.
The way I'm gonna roleplay this, so you touch her for the touch spell, and you see Tessa just give you a kind of a dismissive wave, but she's all smiles as she's full health again, and like, bring this on, we got this. Whereas before she was kind of gasping and gasping a little bit at the pain of the cut.
And anyone who does, who is in front of Tessa, will see as the flesh slowly knits itself back together, a la Wolverine healing animation.
Xavier's not minding that. Xavier is just minding and being completely terrified at the cat smile.
Oh yeah, she's excited as all hell.
Nyasa,
She's like, this
you
is
do have a
fun.
bonus action, and you can move if you would like to.
She's gone full on Kimpachi, if we want to make an anime reference.
I'll go into the bathroom. I'll be right back.
We always make the anime reference.
Brent,
Laura,
Brent, can you unpause the stream?
Oh, where did everybody go?
hold on. I didn't pause the stream.
It says your stream was paused on my screen.
Can you
Now
see
it's
it
fixed.
Okay. Bada bing. Nyafta, you can move, and you still have a bonus action. Would you like to do anything else?
Yes, I am going to move over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Sel.
Giselle, how do you pass on that bardic inspiration for me?
Mm,
Old box of
I
cards, quick
really
book.
know, but I just want to try and give him some words of hope. Like,
Okay.
stand there,
You're
buddy. You'll do better.
you're inside the shadow that was making everybody sick.
She doesn't know that, so quiet.
They were
Fair enough.
5 feet away from it at one point, so they did know.
Mhm.
Okay, so still moved into it, and so you moved into it. You have bardic inspiration. Also, Tessa, you still have bardic inspiration,
Yes, I do.
and you're
I
not
have return.
raging, right?
I'm not raging.
So no red dot.
No red dot.
Yet.
And
That's the price of doing 2 attacks, like I
Yeah.
said.
are you ending your turn, Lara?
Uh-huh.
End your turn, yes.
Yeah, and my turn.
Awesome. So as your turn ends and you're standing in this shadow, you feel the warmth drain from your body as you take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, wow.
The shadow is doing the great suck.
Yeah.
Um,
No!
That up like a smoothie.
so go ahead
Okay.
and mark off 7. You're at 8 HP left, I believe. Reed, it is now your turn.
Piranhas in the air.
But
Oh, you did not just make a Doctor Who reference. What the actual hell?
Why not? That's a perfect reference to make.
That is an awesome reference. Fuck
And
you,
it-
though.
And it is from, hands down, the best doctor.
And, okay, I'll give you that one. Although I do
how
like
are you
Peter.
going to argue David Tennant is not the best doctor?
Yes.
I mean,
Like, I'd
Peter
give
Capaldi's.
I'd give you the fourth doctor, the guy with the fedora and the long scarf. Like, I'd give that to you as a, okay, you're delusional, but I accept that.
I mean, I was gonna say Peter Capaldi was pretty good.
True, but I wouldn't
I
put
like
him as
that.
one.
No,
Matt
I
Smith?
wouldn't put him number one. Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, and David Tennant were easily one
Reeve.
of the top 5 doctors.
Right,
Hi.
Reeve.
I'm gonna tell Cell to get behind me so that he's not in the line of sight of any of the skeletons. Since the one thing died, I'm gonna then hunter's mark this bitch right here.
And you can
Fuck
do that.
you.
So bonus action
I
move it. Yeah.
Yep.
And then we're gonna shoot.
27 will hit.
Yeah. It's in the
12.
Wow, you didn't kill me.
Oh well, listen
So-
you.
Is Hunter's Mark piercing damage?
Yeah, it's the same damage as the weapon.
It's the same
Okay.
damage as the weapon.
Yeah,
I just put the same weapon down because longbow.
that's fine. But in all fairness, I don't use Hunter's Mark, so it's a waste of a bonus action in my opinion. But
Oh,
Yeah, now you can just do it as part of your normal action.
But anyway, so you do hit it. It is just barely standing, but he is still standing.
Yeah.
I'm still standing. Go ahead, Sal. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna,
told you to
I'm
get
just gonna
behind
like sort of
me.
like fall down onto the ground, just grabbing my chest, just like just like kind of scoot
Get
behind
away.
Reeves.
God, I hate thespian actors.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm
He
just gonna
spends,
like
he spends his
point
whole action
finger-
doing that, right?
I'm gonna point finger guns. I'm just gonna point
Currently,
finger guns at
currently his free action and his bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot my finger guns at the 2 skeletons and cast Which one looks the most damaged, and which one looks the least amount of
The
damage?
one that I just shot.
Both
Probably.
of the yeah, the one that was shot does look the most damaged. So
If
that
I
would
were
be
to say,
this one
like,
straight on.
I'm trying to think. If I were to toss out a magic missile, would one dart be able to kill it? Is the idea.
Roll an Arcana check.
Brett,
Sure.
roll an Arcana check.
I keep forgetting this. 15. You're pretty sure that it could.
All right, I'm going to finger guns it from behind Reeves and just shoot a magic missile, 1 on that one and 2 on the other one.
Okay. So you do deal enough damage for it to die. And its head shatters and it explodes and scatters everywhere. You point to the other one and 2 missiles go at it. And that is enough to kill that one too.
Nice.
I'm just
Hey.
gonna
wow.
pretend to. I'm just gonna fake blow out both the pistols, pretend to twirl them, pretend to go to put them into their fake holsters and drop them, and just start like frantically scattering for my invisible.
You just hear from around the corner.
Pistols.
Good job, Reeve. When did you let to do that?
Just now.
Reeve?
Fuck you.
Valor is going to quickly walk over to Nyafta and grab, move, place, lay on hands.
Are you resisting Valor's Valor's attempt to move you out of the shadow? Are you resisting it, or are you letting him?
I'm not gonna resist it.
Okay,
I'm
so
just gonna let him help. I'm still wounded, so I'm weak.
yeah, so
Man, stop resisting.
he does move you out of the shadow.
I move you out of the shadow, and I burn 7 of my lay on hands, because if I'm not mistaken, 1 lay on hands is equivalent to what exactly?
So you have lay on hands. It's a pool of HP you can give to somebody. If you wanted to exchange it 5 points of it, you could end a disease or the poison effect off of somebody. Nyafta is neither. So you just dump 7 hit points into her.
Also, you should have
it's
about
1 for 1.
Yeah,
correct.
10.
You should have about 10.
And then after that, I walk over to Cell. I look at him.
I kind of want to.
I waste the last 3 hands.
Good. You just like Cell like.
So
blink.
1 second.
They're not even at half health. They're not even at half health after that. They're just like.
So 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Reeve.
I wanted to do cure wounds.
Okay, so for the sake of the future, Emil, just so that everybody can understand, any RP stuff like that, say out loud. That way the audience can hear you too, because the audience actually can't see the chat.
Everyone was talking, and I didn't.
It's all right.
I would also like
you're
to
doing. So what are you doing then, Reeve?
I lower down to Sal and I put a hand on his shoulder and was like, "Hey, take a deep breath, close your eyes. I'm gonna.
I've been shot.
So
What's
roll
a
cure
shot?
wounds. You know what a shot is.
No,
Go away, you spooky bitch.
Oh, nice.
Why? Oh, get the hunter's mark out of there.
I'm gonna take this.
Yeah,
breather
weird with the
to-
hunter's mark, but
So
that's just your wisdom. No, you're fine. As
Yeah.
far as I can tell.
Sal, Reeve's hand on your shoulder, and you watch as the bullet is, pink, on the floor, and your wound just closes in a kind of like in a spiral pattern as it heals over.
I would like to take this time to actually just close my eyes and just breathe and spend 2 sorcery points to regain a first level spell slot.
Done and done.
Once Cell opens up his eyes, Reeve has both his thumbs up and is like, better?
Just
So
one really loose thumb up, just like I hate this.
And Valor, by the time you get there, you do notice that Reeve has been healed, or Reeve has healed Cell.
Hi, Valor.
As this is happening, Xavier will just go to the. Do any of these skeletons have a stylish hat?
No.
No. Okay. By the way, guys, if we find a captain, dibs on the hat. Just because I love the hat.
Hats are stylish.
Anyone?
I used the right word, right? Right?
Yes.
Stylish?
Yes, you did.
Yay.
I just Xavier will just go around and collect powder and shot. That's all he wants.
Okay.
From the pistols
I
that you guys
will.
are carrying.
I will save that for next time, because we are at time.
all right. Can I do a quick thing?
Yes. And Valor does use the last 3 of his points to heal himself. Tessa, go ahead and do a thing.
So, the one moment where you've seen Tessa lower her guard and not be full of herself is when it comes to Sal. Sal being super injured, she dashes over, and Reeve has healed him, everything else, but literally you see Tessa, grab him and pull him aside and, check him very thoroughly, almost like a mama cat.
Do you start licking him too?
I'm good. Don't worry. I'm good.
No, you're not. You were slow and you almost died. Idiot.
I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm good.
Yeah, she's full on. I will roll damage for this. I don't care. He's getting slapped hard.
I'm going to say that because you are conscious that he was wounded, you're not going to damage him.
Cool.
But you are slapping him as hard as you possibly can without damaging him.
Yeah, it's a full-on backhand, and she'll grab his head and make him look at her. Be like,
so you're doing the full pimp slap. Cool.
Oh god, yeah. No, she is full on.
I think Cell knows what that's like, and not from you.
And then don't you ever get hurt again. Do you understand me?
Doing my best. I got them though.
Yes, you got them. It doesn't matter if you don't live. The only thing that matters is survival. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I got you.
Question.
He's like, yeah, he's not getting the message. And you see Tessa look at him, shake him for a second, and then just full on hug him for a moment.
Question.
So literally does squeaking.
Was Tessa yelling all of that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's full on.
That was a conversation that had no privacy. You all heard that shit.
Yeah, even though she pulled him aside. Yeah.
I kind of yelled towards the hallway. I'll keep him alive. Don't worry.
And Xavier also goes, I agree on the idiot, but he's a likable idiot.
Reeves kind of picks up the bullet that Cell got shot with and kind of hands it to holds it out and is just like, here's the bullet. I took it out.
You see Tessa turn very slowly from Cell after giving him one more shake. She is not happy with him and looks at you, Reeve, and you can see that Tessa's actually tearing up a little bit.
Oh.
And
I see the bullets out.
Yeah. And
your eyes can't go for a swim down here. It's not good for them.
No,
Xavier at this point also. Xavier
you
at
see
this
her
point
just broken here for a second. She doesn't know what to say or do.
Xavier at this point also walks up. Rave, might I see that?
Hi.
Right. So everyone, this is something we're gonna do here, right? I am a very firm believer that out there is always a bullet with your fucking name on it. Right?
This one almost had Cell's name on it.
Wow.
So this is what I'm getting at. This pretty much had his fucking name on it. So I take one of my pouches that are empty. I'm gonna put this one right here. And I put it there.
Did you just take the bullet?
Yes, I did. Because
Oh.
the fucking thing is, if that is the bullet with his name on it, later we're gonna shoot it the fuck far away, so it doesn't come back.
Aw.
Good. It's
Prefer-
like
Preferably out of a cannon, because that way there won't be anything left of it.
You know what? That sounds good. Could someone help me up?
Do you really
That's
want to
not for
put
you.
this, which is the size of a fucking pebble, into a cannon?
I mean, maybe.
Yes.
Did I?
You can
Yes.
put anything into a cannon.
Even fucking grape shot is larger than that.
Yes.
It won't fire far, but it definitely can fit inside a cannon.
Oh, it can. I'm not saying it can't. I'm just saying that it's fucking bullshit.
So Tessa looks at you, Xavier, and goes, "So we exile it. All things should be exiled away." Yeah.
Yes.
And her
that-
shoulders slump,
That's an
and there's this
exile.
like moment of melancholy as she just looks over at Cell one more time, and she just hits him one more time, and then just starts walking away.
Right, exile. That's a weird way to put it.
What's an exile, Xavier?
Basically, go away, never come back.
And,
Oh.
That's the easy way to put it.
That's what happened to me in my tribe. I think.
and it's at
Xavier
this point.
has the same reaction as Tessa and walks away.
It's at this point that we are going
Cell's
to cut
still
it for
on the
night.
ground, just like,
Yep.
please help me up.
Getting
Oh,
wailed
God.
on by the cat.
Oh shit, yeah. And I help him out before walking away.
All right, so we will end it there for today. But that was a great session, guys. Vex, are you okay?
Hello.
Okay.
What was that
Um,
noise?
God,
I'm
squishy.
Fidget spinner.
Yeah,
Welcome,
you are.
sorcerer.
If you were level 1, that would have killed you.
I know, I would have just died.
You know what? I brought up that point very early on. Remember
Yep.
how firearms can be OP?
Yep, but you know what? That's okay because they're supposed to be because they're firearms.
We're also an OP party, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, to be fair. But
I
you
feel
know,
pretty proud of myself.
most wizards and sorcerers were taken out by goblins, you know, with one sword swipe.
Yeah,
So
this is just goblins with
it's
guns.
not anything new to
Goblins with guns.
It's not anything new to full casters at all. Because one good sword swipe, one good arrow shot, they were dead anyway.
Bards
the
and
fact that-
clerics don't have a problem with those things at all.
Nope, they're not full
Bards
casters.
kinda, clerics never.
Oh,
the fact that at level 3, if I have advantage on a shot, I can 4d6 plus 4 with a musket.
but so that was our episode, everybody. Our heroes have officially arrived in the Temple of Morto and have dispatched the first wave of skellimans on their trip to hunt down buried treasure. So guys, thank you for bearing with me for some of the maps, because as a DM, and a couple of the DMs will attest to this, we plan for every event, but we don't necessarily prep a map for every possibility because then we would literally have no time. But as you saw, map prep doesn't take all that long, especially on Roll20. In person, it's a little more practical because you have several hours before a session. But doing this live for you guys is actually kind of fun for me, so you guys can kind of see my process. You can also, understand how much work your DM, especially your Roll20 DM, does behind the screens. And hopefully you guys have a whole brand new respect for what they can do. Also, while I don't necessarily enjoy showing you the DM perspective, I'm not quite sure how to not show it to you. So when I finally figure that out, I will let you guys be players instead of omniscient DMs. But my players did fantastic. They had a great time. I'm assuming y'all had fun.
Oh,
No,
fuck yeah.
All right.
I got to hit so, and it was totally consensual, kind of.
I got to tell Tessa to stop having her eyes swim.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
was actually really wonderful because she
Yeah, that
did
was
not
great.
know how to handle that.
Um,
I
Put
was
her on the back foot.
I was a sassy Australian as always.
and
sassy.
Niafta with the creative little songs, and
Oh
I'm
god, yeah.
I hope we see more of that, Laura, because that's great. I love that.
Please do.
That is wonderful,
Yeah.
and it goes a long way to Tessa forgiving you for missing your shot. Jesus,
Well,
she's
Laura.
always almost getting shot by you guys. What the hell?
I'm
You
sorry.
haven't
Because
almost
you're always
you
in the
haven't
front,
almost
that's why.
you almost haven't been
always in the
shot by
front.
me yet.
I mean, at least it's not like Edge of Empires, where it literally has rules that say your shots are gonna suffer because opponents in melee with an enemy.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how I would run a game. So yeah, that would change it.
Yeah, but
I'm just happy I dealt a ridiculous amount of damage.
yeah, you gotta shine pretty well there. Everybody got their moment to really do a thing, and I'm glad to see that. Also, you've got to taste the first of many fun things that this temple is going to throw at you with the Shadow Skull. This is actually one of the more unique traps in D&D that I've found.
The shadow skull.
Yeah, because
So what if you want to turn on the skull, you just take necrotic damage?
Mhm.
Oh god.
Because you guys can thank Laura for joining us. But because
Thank
there
you
is
so
a
much.
newbie in the party, I didn't make it so that necrotic damage takes away your max HP.
That isn't entirely raw.
Sure, but I have never DM'd an entirely raw game.
Fair.
To be
Um,
fair, yeah, but you can't treat it like it's a normal thing. I
Correct.
wish it wasn't, because that would give damage types actually some reason for existing,
But
giving them all different advantages.
again, I have never, nor will I ever DM a straight raw campaign, because D&D is meant to be interpreted.
I
Outside
agree.
of that, I still got my block of ice, so I'm
Yep.
happy.
You still got your block of ice. You still got to do the fun little trick.
Gotta
which
use it to ice down all the
was a
slapping
great
you're
trick.
getting.
And
Yeah.
good job on you guys figuring out that puzzle. Anyway, guys, that's where we're gonna leave it here. These fantastic adventures of mine, I assume, have to go and be real people and live real lives. Boring.
Oh, I'm not going too far.
I was gonna say, me either. We all wish we could play D&D forever, but unfortunately,
No, I gotta feed my animals before I go put them to bed.
I mean, I am totally trying to make this a career. So if I make enough money, or if I can make enough money at it, maybe one day I will just play D&D all day.
I believe in you.
It's not me. It's just I have to find people willing to pay me to run games. But I am totally looking, and I will totally keep slots open and try to work in such a career path.
This is totally not a dib, but tribality. if y'all wanna do something here, you know where to find us.
Yeah. But first things first, guys, as a quick out, I would like to thank my fantastic characters for being here and playing this game, and for bringing such joy to a otherwise perfect setting. We'll start on the opposite side of my screens right now. So we had Mr. Reeve, our Siren Ranger, played by Emil.
Hi. Bye.
Directly underneath Emil, we have, even though he was a little late, but has reasons. We have Mr. Mickey playing Cell, our title sorcerer.
A la bomba.
Yep, our tiefling title sorcerer. Mickey.
Yeah, me. I'm
Then
allergic to bullets.
I noticed.
Then we'll go down to
stay the fuck away from me then.
you and Will Smith have the most specific allergies to ever be known.
What's Will Smith's allergy?
He's allergic to bullshit.
Really? I thought you were also allergic to bullshit, Blaze.
No,
Really?
I'm
And he
allergic to
still fell
stupidity.
for Shark Tale?
Oh,
I mean, Sam L. Jackson's allergic to not saying motherfucker.
I mean, probably. He says it in almost every movie he's in. But down at the very bottom of the screen, we have Mr. Vex, who played our Yon T Paladin Valor, who managed to avoid an entire combat encounter because snack.
I am the friend of snakes.
Mm-hmm. Valor, snake friend, Wake Walker.
Damn straight.
You now have a title.
Title pending for paperwork.
Right. Directly underneath me, we have the lovely Callie Cat playing Miss Tessa Wildcat Silvertail, our Tabaxi monk barbarian.
To be.
She took a level of monk. At
No,
level 2.
no, I already took one to monk.
Oh, you already took monk. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how she did the unarmed strikes, is monk unarmed strikes.
Fair.
I've been using him since the beginning and still will keep using him. Anyway, Army Bullies. Cell is an idiot. Getting himself hit with bullet? It's not like he should have dodged that. That's totally a thing, right?
We can
Bullets
test
are
that
my
back on the
one
ship. I have guns.
My one weakness is bullets.
Oh, that's great. We have Xavier. You're a drow, are you not? Or are you
half
a half
elf
drow?
with a
Half
drow,
drow.
half elf with a drow lineage. Yeah.
Yeah. So our half drow gunslinger Xavier, played by Mr. Whitehill.
Yeah, mates. I mean, this cat sign that you can dodge bullets. I mean, we can test that back on the ship if you want. After I teach you how to handle a fucking gun.
Give me 2 more levels.
What is a level?
Right. And last but certainly not least, we have the lovely Laura, who plays our other tiefling, but our tiefling bard, Nyafta.
Hey, it was fun. Sadly, I think I didn't participate quite much, but I'm gonna try to improve that on next seasons.
No
Did
worries.
great, Laura.
You sang a
can't wait.
lovely song. You
And
did
by-
what
and-
bards should
and-
do.
And by the way, Laura, I have a request from all of us.
Mhm.
Serenaders. Queen!
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
And I am Dr. John Wolfenstein, your master of the seas. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for participating with us in our wacky, fantastic antics. And thank you to all of you who supported the Under the Seas of Vodari Kickstarter. I can't wait to showcase that content for our wonderful publishers and creator of this amazing world, Triloby. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I can't wait to see you next time. And we will see you next time on this high seas adventure on the Seas of Vodari. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye, bitches!